Three,
Go.
2, 1. What is up, Glorious Squadron?
What's up?
Welcome
back.
to the
Woo!
Deep Dive. It's been a little bit. Life's been crazy, but we are back. And here, kind of like real life sometimes, life is a cruel experiment. And the road to humanity is paved with anguish. Unlike our characters, we have humanity. And although they're fighting super, super hard to get there, we know that once they get there, well, they get to enter this world, which is trippy as all hell. Still, they're not here. Tonight, the dice guide the Unbroken on their pilgrimage through the sanguine universe. Theirs is a tale of purpose, discovery, inspiration, hope, redemption. Welcome to the wrong side of heaven. Last we left off. Last we left off, the Hydrogorgon Shutterstone had found the Unbroken after they had sort of made their way through a sort of smashy, grabby platform kind of trap, and they engaged. Sort of forced upon this by the creature's stealth attack, they closed their eyes. They did their best to navigate this scenario. One of them, Alaska, briefly succumbed to petrification, but was able to shake it off. The group attacked, doing their best to do this with eyes closed. Um, but right when they were starting to get their footing, right when they were starting to get the hang of this battle, perhaps even, the Hydrogorgon laughed and just stepped right into the stone, teleporting away. Um, this prompted fury and recklessness in the group as they charged ahead, eventually meeting with Tommy Wonder, who sort of said something along the lines of "follow the music." Um, they could hear the Hydrogorgon engaging with Despot up ahead. But then again, Despot was smashing through traps. There was noise everywhere, but there was, in fact, music. And this enabled them to sort of decide, them being the Unbroken, this enabled our Azothic champions to decide which paths to take. Paths that did not necessarily provide the echo of squealing guitar, of deep bass, of resonating drums. They ignored. If they couldn't hear the lilting fantasy voice of Tommy, they knew that that was a bad path. Furthering this, sensorium transmutations from both Moses and Linda rendered several traps entirely obsolete. The team was able to sort of skip ahead over what would have been these very debilitating traps that would have, like, if they stuck their foot in it, would have crushed and grind um, with blades from the sides. Like, these traps were absolutely devastating if engaged, but because I believe it was Linda was now able to see through solid matter in many ways. She was able to see the mechanisms deep below the surface, and see the triggering traps, see the wires. It made a lot of what the Hydrogorgon relied on, and what made some of these traps quite deadly, a little less deadly for the Prometheans, who already had a bit of a head start in that category compared to some of their changeling contestants in the past. Smashing ahead, moving at a brisk pace, following the music, they eventually made their way to the center of the winter maze, constantly moving south, avoiding um, just an entire hallway full of traps, another trap to the west, um, the Blades of Glory trap, the giant spear. It was pretty impressive, to be honest. But as they moved at this brisk pace, they could hear destruction, and they could hear the Despot monster getting closer and closer and closer. Not necessarily avoiding traps, just sort of engaging them as they came. Getting his foot shredded, pulling out, ripping apart the ground, continuing on, regenerating. Like, the type of movement that had initially prompted Moses to say, we need to smash on. Like, these are competitors that are they're not gonna play it the way we're playing it, and they might get to the center long before us. They may get that sword long before us. We need to be where they are. And Tommy, because of the deal you had made, agreed. The music got louder and louder. You moved southward, 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 and eventually cut west into this central 100-foot square with a raised dais upon which you could see a slot for a giant sword, and there was Tommy Wonder engaging in combat against Shutterstone. And through a combination of contracts and a very prevalent weird stat, he was able to pretty much ignore or avoid many of the petrification effects, just sort of taking them one by one by one, same as what you saw with or what you presumed was happening with Despot. Um, Jumping in there, battling uh, you. Oh, actually, there was the long hallway, and you, knowing that this was before you, you took a moment, you gathered yourselves, and you charged into the room as a team. And there, just like what you had presumed, able to see through solid matter, able to hear, you knew what you would see. You saw Shutterstone versus Tommy Wonder, but as he landed, kind of gliding across the icy surfaces, um, blade kind of ringing both with bullets and sword. Uh, the door burst open, and the loudness that you had heard all throughout the maze, Despot 73 was on the scene. And faster than anyone could react, he shot out tendril after tendril after tendril, just from like almost like a t-shirt cannon, like a pressurized pump of bladed tendrils that didn't even pause to target heads or anything. They went straight into the meat of the Hydrogorgon and shot the heart out and splayed it across the field, all at the Unbroken's feet. So from the Promethean's perspective, it's they were standing at the east entrance to what is essentially 100-foot courtyard, 100 feet all around, um, and I should say, yeah, um, they're at the eastern entrance, and from the western entrance emerged Despot 73, shooting the pressurized tendrils. Right in the middle of the of what would be, if you can imagine north and south having squared entrances as well. Um, the Hydrogorgon, massive size, fucking 23 creature, um, engaging with little Tommy Wonder, fighting, slicing, and then all of a sudden, size 12. We're looking at like 12 to 15 feet tall, Despot 73, rippling muscle, cuts the heart out of the creature in one fell stroke, not fucking with its regeneration, with its heads, with any of its abilities. But you had already seen that it had been fighting for a while. You'd fought it a little bit. Some of you had dealt damage, and then Tommy Wonder had been fighting for a while, had dealt damage. The 26 lethal dealt by Despot 73 splayed its heart out, pushing it into aggro. And in a colossal Shutterstone dropped. Cloud of dust rises around as Despot begins his march into the center of this arena. It was with that scene that our game ended, and it is with that scene that our game begins. We'll take a moment in true anime form, in character. What is everyone thinking or feeling? Is there anything you want to convey out loud in 3 to 6 seconds of speech before game or before initiative kicks off? You can tell that as the blood slick tendrils slide back into Despot's hand and his body sort of absorbs what little bits of blood and carnage from the creature, his eyes just sort of boom, flash with green, and he's not even the same. 50 to 73 is such a massive jump, such a warned against jump. And he looks different. The intelligence in his eyes, the sharpness of his jaw, the cruelty, the little smirk, almost like he's aware of what he's doing in a way that he wasn't before. You have a moment. How are you feeling? What are you thinking? And is there anything you want to say before initiative?
I'm gonna take that time and become incredibly calculated. We have a single objective right now, and that's to get the sword. So Linda is going to look at Moses, look at Despot, look back at Moses, and say, Moses, you need to grab the sword and go.
I saw Jack did a wiggle of his hand for visual.
I was gonna ask a clarifying question. Like, Despot has not yet grabbed the sword, right? It's still stuck in the back of the Hydra Gorgon.
Mm-hmm. Treated as roughly 40 to 50 yards away. They were in the center of the chamber, squaring off against one another when you arrived on one hand of the scene and Despot arrived on the other.
So he's walking towards the center to the body to grab the sword, correct? That's
you could assume that.
From what we see, that's logically what we would understand.
Yeah,
right? Like
single.
And we're about 40 feet from the sword.
You were 40 yards.
Aren't Moses and I on the back of the Hydra?
You were.
We're in the back.
Yeah,
of it.
some of you
Okay.
are going to be closer than others.
I don't remember my logic of why I was not close back.
Yeah, I don't remember your exact, because like we said, it was 2 weeks ago. But
because I do remember you guys were on the back, and I just don't remember what.
I think Moses went first, and Linda decided to join as like a support kind of a thing.
And Alaska's like down pretty bad.
He's completely petrified.
Right.
100% turned to stone.
Did we leave him, or is he just next to us?
He's with us.
He's in this square. Completely vulnerable.
Sorry for those of you watching. Really just had to get my brain wrapped around the scene before.
Us too. All of us too.
Been 2 weeks.
Okay, so whatever Linda and Moses are saying truly wouldn't really be close or part of the rest of us, because we are, I think, at different spots.
Unless one of us shouts it, you probably won't hear it.
I was gonna say Moses could throw some. I was gonna tell Moses to throw me, but obviously that's not gonna work. Is where my brain's going.
I'm nowhere near you.
Nowhere near me. Throw me to you, actually.
I actually do have. Yeah, the scene would reset, and so it would prompt a reset of initiative. But I do have your initiative from last time. Yeah, it looked like it had been like. Well, Shudder, Despot, and Tommy had their held initiatives, but it was like Moses, Rain, Linda, Adonis, Alaska, River. Yeah. Yeah, looks like you guys got on the back. There was some damage dealt by a significant amount before I even did the final 26.
Okay. Alright, so Linda says to get the sword to Moses. Does Moses have a rebuttal?
Get the sword to Moses!
Okay, so last I remember, after River and Rain shot the lightning to actually help open the door, draw in the Despot.
Yeah.
And we were...
I ran out the room. So I'm probably right at the entrance.
We're right at the entrance.
Linda and I were on top of the Gorgon getting ready to do the thing before Despot did his thing. And the last one wasn't that right before the Gorgon died is when Alaska became completely petrified?
Yes. His turn had gone. It was Alaska and then River. So he had gone completely petrified, and then River went, and then Despot went.
Did we
roll for that?
Yeah, did we roll for that?
I get what you're saying. Did we roll for Torment?
What was going on, because he had literally just became completely stoned and his last panic breaths before he just stopped moving.
Yeah, it all happened in his turn too. So within 3 seconds of he put his head down and his head never came back up. No, we didn't roll for it because we were just moving super fast. It was at the end of the game.
Yeah, because if we had started back at the top of the initiative, that would have been...
No, but I think Despot's appearance, it constitutes the classic Dakota arrival clause.
Yeah.
We get a chance to re-roll, but I think from there we do have to check for torment because this goes beyond your knowledge, like, and the fact that you saw the creature die and you can look over and still see a statue it almost like chokes the heart more.
Right, like it didn't break.
Sorry, you're muted, my boy, my beautiful Jack.
We thought that killing the creature would reverse the spell, and then it didn't.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so are we going to...
I think we'll
We
do
have to
initiative,
re-roll?
and then in that order, we'll check for torment.
Okay.
All right, squad.
And since I know we're starting a new game and basically in comes a new challenger,
Yes.
our ability that lasts for the scene, are they now reset or do they still continue from the last scene?
They continue. The scene itself hasn't changed that much. It's just more like a chapter break. It's still the same scene, the same trauma, but a new challenger has arrived, prompting a reset in initiative.
Okay. All right, let's see where we go with some dice.
All right.
I got
Everyone got
14.
back their willpower points, or spent a willpower, or sorry, you got back a willpower for a new game.
Yes.
Okay. Let us get our initiatives on.
I got 14.
That is
How are
for
we gonna
Despot.
break it?
That is for Tommy.
No.
I also got 14.
Not beating me today, bitch.
Now I need to be right next to you.
I miss you too. You're too far away. Damn.
10. Don't worry, you'll go first so you can run away from me.
I would never.
Damn.
Into the arms of
Hey,
your
It's really a
husband.
hard balance to like stick with Rain and my love for Linda. It's difficult.
As Linda rushes off.
Rushes off from way far away from her. Can't leave Rain.
Okay.
It's a whole thing.
All right. Okay.
10. A 10. A
No idea
fucking
how to get
10.
rid of it.
Any 25 to 20s? 15 to 18?
Oh, I didn't roll yet.
Adonis got an 11, bro.
An 11.
We're also going super high.
Okay, I got 13.
Okay.
However,
Damn, 14 with the
with
top.
my
Oof.
That's a rough.
with my
Woof.
also ability of the Serpent Strike transmutation, which allows me to re-roll initiative once to keep the higher of the two rolls.
Mm.
Activate that now.
Yes, you can. This is the time. It is the initiative roll.
If there was a time, I think it would be now.
This would be the time.
Yep.
Got a
That's
merger
much better
tiger
than
down
the
here.
two I got. So re-roll 9 plus 11, so 20.
Okay.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Hang
Going
on.
above
Okay.
Tommy. Let me do a scratch out. Okay, so it's gonna test.
Good time to use it, it seems like.
Yes.
Okay. So okay, what did everyone else get? I heard some 10s, some 11s.
Linda
and I
and
got
River have
14.
14.
Linda and River 14. Okay. Okay. Linda.
Rain
slash-
10, Adonis 11.
Okay. 11 and Rain. Just 5. Boom, boom. Okay, we got it.
And I'm just gonna say real quick because I know that River's gonna leave before I have my turn.
It's not true.
It is because you were going before me, so you're gonna leave me. But if we're like kind of at the entrance area, because I had like blasted and stepped back, but then I'm kind of like back at the entrance, so we're together. I'm just gonna say like, I know we got to get the sword, but I'm gonna try and get Alaska.
You saying that to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
It's my 3 second to 6 second.
It's perfect. It
before
was.
death.
Okay. Here we go.
We all gotta love somebody. No, Alaska doesn't love me.
He does, but not like love. He loves adventure.
I am an adventurer.
Truly.
Yeah, you are. Everything is an adventure.
He's in
Rain.
stone, and there's like a little sweat drip.
Is that
Okay.
rock leaking?
That rock shuddered a little.
He's still alive.
Despot marches pretty. I mean, speed is about 20, so he's taking these massive steps, covering an easy about 20 yards. And he puts on a little bit of speed, doubling his speed, taking no action this turn to get to 40 yards as he digs into the side, and he's just looking up at Moses. Begins to climb up Shutterstone. And you see his sort of like coal black lips open, and you see his eyebrows sort of furrow a little bit, Moses. And he says, "Power taken, power enslaved. But with this sword, I will cut myself free." It's your turn.
Okay, so we're doing Torment first, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck. God damn it. Thanks a lot,
I
bitch.
swear to God, Moses, this is not the time.
Hey,
Some
if I
of
want
you
my
have
Are we
learned out the
all
north.
doing
Hey,
torment
if I want my
before
Peter Quill moment, I will have it.
This is just
quick
not
question.
the time, okay?
Are we all doing torment in a row, or is torment the first thing we're doing on our turn?
First thing
First
on your
our
turn.
turn.
Okay.
Every time we
Okay.
roll torment, it's always Moses that's giving me the most anxiety.
That's because he'll attack everybody. All right, go ahead and roll your humanity, Moses.
I can't find you and Despot at the same time.
Are there any penalties?
You are at a -2 for stress.
Are you trying to fail this roll?
I'm not trying to, but I'm being fair.
Just want
However,
it to be theatric.
considering
This is a
that
game. This is a storytelling game.
it is, and right now I have this many dice to roll.
Oh
chance
my
die?
God.
Did
It's
it go
not
to
a chance
0 or
die.
did it go to 1? It
It's
went
not
to
a
1.
chance die. It went down to 1.
Okay, that's better than a chance die.
Oh, so this is with minuses?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
It
not
is with-
at humanity 1.
At
Okay.
humanity's 3. It's
Okay.
never gonna raise back up. And then you said a -2.
He's been walking the Virgil route like really quietly, without anybody pulling him up.
Hashtag Stenham.
We're little buddies, just remember that.
We're little buddies.
Hashtag Stanham.
Hashtag buddies.
Oh.
That dice just said not today, Moses.
Hashtag buddies.
I got a 10.
You-
I got 1 success.
That
Even if I'm
dice
chest, I
said
got a
not
success.
today.
You got it.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay.
You resist the suffocating rise of torment. You feel it swell up. Your earthen humors kind of begin to choke your heart. You feel, I think the worst part as a golem is you would feel tar bubble up from different humors and start to clog your throat. And you know in that state you can't talk. You can only make these like anguished cries of rage. And you swallow it down. The gunk hits your stomach and burns in the Azoth, and you fight it off.
Great job,
Sorry
buddy.
for the nasty visual.
Okay. Now that it is dead, does Shutterstone still count as a living thing, or can it count as an object?
Ooh,
You can count it as a very large object.
hell yeah.
Okay. So technically, the way it fell, it just went clap. So I'm still on its back.
Yeah, it was a quadruped with a large tail and several large heads, and they just went ba 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 ba, dropped around it, and the legs sort of splayed out the mass of the creature, breaking the bones because it landed improperly.
Surprised we didn't need dex roll.
Okay. How far is the?
For how far?
How far is? Am I technically from the dais?
Oh, from the dais, you would. Well, hold on, let me bust
Taking
out
into
the.
considering what Linda said, like
I
you know,
would
we're not
say
gonna make a
only
break for
about
this thing.
15 yards.
Okay.
But it's like rough terrain because it's it's the back of a creature. It's multiple heads. It's slick with blood. And there's of course an obstacle in the despot nearby.
Okay. So there's, like you said, there's a bit of that tar that molds up, and I can feel the encroaching like rage begin to take over. Still seeing what's going on, and then kind of hearing it like a distant echo of Linda, telling me that we have to finish this. We have to hold on. We have to get. All we have to do is just get the blade into the platform. As kind of seeing Despot in slow motion in this like shell-shocked kind of like state, and then he kind of snaps back to, and then we're going to do, I guess, two things. Well, if everything's still all right, then my vitality is still there, so I'm going to was I next to the sword, or like how far from it, or is it like 10 feet or 10 yards or whatever I did?
Yeah, it's a size
Close to it.
23 creature, but so you're looking at about 23 to 30 feet of length, but that's not a whole lot to your speed, I don't believe. I think if you were on the creature's back, and I always describe this as being embedded in the creature's back, what is your speed?
If abilities are still continuing for the same scene minus
The
the new
scene is
challenge
active.
approaches, 22
You can make it.
is about swift feet.
Yeah, that gives you damn near with 22. You're only not covering about 8 feet of the creature.
Okay, so I'm going to dash towards said weapon, or the blade, and which I know is very, very heavy, but not too heavy for something like me. And then I'm going to pull the sword up, and if I can treat this as a creature, I'm going to do something I haven't done for a very long time.
For visuals, just
For
so
visual.
we're all on the same page, the sword is a cloudbuster. It's not specifically that, but it is a giant, thick, bludgeoning blade embedded nearly up to the hilt in the creature's spine.
Okay.
How the fuck this thing was still functioning and moving, and I don't know, but it is, and was, and is no longer. So the overall length of the sword is about 7 feet long, with about 2 feet of that belonging to just like swinging hilt.
Okay.
The saga.
So here, right? So I'm going to dislodge said blade, and then assuming I'm successful, I am then going to street shark my way through Shutterstone
to get to the. Is the activation of? Well, I love calling it Street Shark, so I'm not going to use its real name. But is the activation of that vitality transmutation reflexive? It just modifies your movement?
Yes, Battlegram is reflexive.
Well, then you're golden because it would take an instant action to pull the sword. Because you'd have to, plant your feet, fucking shoulder your back,
What if he like goes into it?
yeah, dive into. Is it an object? It definitely had natural armor.
I
Now
thought
that it's
about this. I
dead, it
wasn't
might
quite
have durability,
sure.
but
Yeah. So, yeah. So I'd like to roll to dislodge said blade and then street shark my way through my remaining movement through Shutterstock.
okay. As you square up to the sword, go ahead and and as your hands wrap around it, you plant your feet, get ready to pull. Go ahead and roll wits plus occult. Go ahead and add your Azoth on there as well. -5. So wits, occult, Azoth, -5.
It's cold.
And this is a free roll. It's
Sorry.
reflexive intelligence gathering. What you're sensing and feeling as you start to pull the blade from the meat.
-5. Okay, that's actually a fairly decent roll since I got to keep my Ace off. Alright. Quickly collects. I got 2.
2. What is your Azoth?
My
Moses
Ace off
Magnum.
is 4.
What is your strength?
My strength is currently 9. Because I have a natural 5 thanks to all that super training, and then since I had my might transmutation, I gives me my might 4, so 4.
You begin to tug, and as you pull, you realize it's not that your hands are slick. It's not that the blade is slick. It's not that it's wedged too deep. It's not that you're not strong enough. As you begin to pull, you feel your Azoth sort of kind of move around you like a mantle. For those who don't know, mantles, think aura. His earthen aura begins to sort of swirl around him, and as he pulls, he can kind of feel it being measured. And it's not enough. Your fire burns hot, Moses Magnum, but you cannot pull this blade out alone. And you know it's not a matter of your strength, nor your resolve, nor your stamina. It's the measure of your soul, of how hot your Azoth burns.
Would you be able to see if you were
He
looking
got 2
at
successes,
Moses?
so he can articulate this. Oh, I get your question.
We're pretty far away though, so it's not like we can really hear him. So I'm like, if you see this, would it just look like he was struggling to pull it because he's not strong enough, or would you be able to tell that that level of strength shouldn't be that much of an issue?
Honestly, I'm not even going to require a roll. I think you nailed it at a distance. I think both thoughts would pass through your head. His level of strength, nothing should be an issue. And at the same time, yeah, it does look like he's struggling, but why? So I don't think that's a roll required. I think those are natural questions when you fought side by side with him for this long. And you can see that at a distance. Not clearly, not with defining detail, and you don't know what's wrong. But it's fair to say that you could tell that he should be lifting that. That's a big sword, but the dragon skull was bigger.
Right, okay.
When you described the blade, you said it was blunt?
Yeah, it's about this thick.
Yeah.
On either side, and it comes to you imagine there's a sharp plunging point somewhere in there, but sort of looking on either side, it's almost like it maybe is sharper further down, but the bit's closer to where he's holding. All 2 feet of hilt plus the bit right after seems to be blunt.
Okay.
Thick metal.
Okay.
You'd almost guess it's an exaggerated section of the hilt. It goes hilt and then some sort of where a crossguard would be, except it's just thicker metal before the actual blade itself.
Okay.
So he's going to as he's pulling and struggling, gritting his teeth, and then all he's really going to be able to get out is in a very exasperated, angry cry that he just kind of heard that, not enough, and then still like pissed off, trying to like wrench it out as
Love
much as
it.
possible.
That tells me
Beautiful.
all I need to know. The part of the blade you're talking about is called a ricasso, by the way.
So,
That thick ass bit before the
Just
claymore.
it's after the fuller, but before the actual crossguard. That little section. On a normal sword, it's a little section. It's called a
Yeah.
ricasso.
I was like, this sword doesn't have a cross guard because the owner never bothered to defend.
Yeah.
well, with that being my instant and my movement is now stuck to the sword, that concludes my turn. I end my turn.
I thought you were gonna like burrow into it with it.
That is the next thing, but I already spent my turn trying to wrench it. So if I can, I'm gonna say fuck it and plunge it.
Okay. Who is going after Linda and River? Oh, let me make a quick roll.
It's not Tommy.
Linda gets the clear dice. River gets the blue dice. Blue actually got 10, while River got a 1 on that. Or sorry, Linda got a 1 in that regard. Okay, so Tommy had sort of backed off and it sheaths the blade, sticks the holsters his guns and holds out his hand, and a fucking leafin guitar just emerges in his hand and he begins to play. And he sings the words "Beat Shift Overture" and spends a glamour. I need to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Target one other person's side. River, please roll your resolve plus Azoth. 2 for the specialties. We're gonna spend a willpower.
Away.
I know, right? 9, 4, 7.
20.
That makes me so happy. Okay.
Well, if
spend
anybody
2
was
glamour.
wondering where we're based,
We just aged the fuck out of ourselves on the internet. But that's all right. 1, 2,
I got 3.
3. Okay. Okay. Your next roll, River, gains a +4. As it appears to you that those you perceive as enemies are moving in slow motion. They seem to be captured by some sort of motion effect that's altering both their perception, your perception. You see Despot is sort of like climbing, and you're seeing him from really weird angles, like really dramatic angles, almost as if you were standing where Moses is. And for a moment you feel reality shift and you're not sure if you are standing where Moses is, but then it lurches back and you realize, okay, no, that was I'm not. I'm where I am. He's where he is. But as he activates Beat Shift Overture, you gain a +4 to your next roll. You experience slow motion to your rolls and to things around you. So everything that you're doing sort of feels a little more dramatic, a little bit more like to the beat, to the rhythm.
Bum, 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 bum.
And now we go to Linda/River. You can move together and do a combo attack. Teamwork attacks work really well when you're on the same move. Like one can roll.
I'm with Moses, though. I'm on the back of the
You're in different
creature.
locations completely. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Okay, let's do Linda first, then River.
That sounds good.
Okay.
And then after that, Adonis, you're on deck, followed by Rain.
Ooh. Okay. I bad dice. Okay. I'm gonna use Comet Lash. Foregoing my defense for the next round, so that I can double my speed. And my dex and athletic rolls as reflexive actions. And then I am going to use my golden retriever. I'm going to move towards Moses in the interest of assisting him.
Okay.
To gain a +2 to all of my athletic bonuses.
And you're just running along the back of the downed Hydrogorgon?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I do have, so with Comic Lash, I can just move. Because it gives me that weird...
Yeah, you're pretty much able to kick off of anything and move. Move super fast. It gives you flippy motion, not quite flight, but like it.
Close enough. Okay. And then my intention here is to get to Moses, take hold of the Ricasso, and help him pull up.
Beautiful. Sort of like, yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
I imagine as you activate that, you sort of like kick off, vault into the air, and almost like bits of your, because let's face it, as much as we like to say she looks human, she's not. And internal bits aren't going to function that way. And when she activates this fighting style, it's like her body isn't pretending to be human anymore. Yeah. You know, she's able to like it's almost like boosters appear in her back, and she's moving in ways that people can't move. When she arrives at the blade sort of swiveling around, you're able to get a hold of it. And again, this is 2 feet of fucking...
I gotta roll my torment first.
Oh, man. Okay, but I'm gonna... Visually...
But yes.
I gotta say, it's like you're running and dealing with the torment, almost like the Flash.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your humanity, -2.
Sounds like...
3.
Despot is like moving towards them as they're pulling out the sword, right?
We're good.
Despot will get there at the start of his next turn. 3 successes, you are able to fight it off. You feel the dark thoughts, you feel the electrical pulses, and this sort of almost like error signals and 404s flicking through your brain, and you're able to, no, that's not the mission, we are fine, we are pushing through.
She is taking all of that misinformation that she is getting from Torment, and she is channeling it into her rage. She needs to see this done, and it needs to be done now. And this is how we're going to get it done, is by helping Moses.
Love it. As you cement yourself, grabbing hold, what is your strength?
My strength is not nearly as much as his. It's 3.
Okay.
3.
What is your Azoth?
My Azoth is 4.
You grab
shenanigans, and I don't.
I have unholy strength, so.
You, as you grab hold, go ahead and roll intelligence plus Azoth plus occult. -5. Actually, it's less, because you've seen it. -3.
Okay.
Hey, Tim is much smarter than Moses.
You were first to the scene. You got the harder minus.
I'm gonna spend a willpower. 3. Give me those 3 back.
And so much strength and so much Azoth, and I'm so far away.
In his head, if Moses can remember such things, he'd be like, "Fuck you, King Arthur."
You made this look easy, you bitch.
One of the movies we watched back at the compound.
Right?
Next to the round table. We are the knights.
It's like, why does this movie even matter? It's boring. It's a movie entirely about pulling swords out of things. Come on.
Might be useful.
I am the chosen one.
For some reason, it's about women handing people
7.
burials and
Nice.
7 successes.
Yeah.
Jesus. Now I have to reveal my plots.
Damn. I'm so sorry.
You realize immediately as you You go to pull. You're like, okay, no. You see his muscles bulging. Your calculations going.
No.
You see like the lower he puts his center of gravity, you see all the veins just the Azoth firing. You feel your strength, his strength. You should be able to throw a semi truck, the two
Yeah.
of you, with as high as you're pulling. You can almost see the creature, like you're pulling the sword so high that the body of the creature is tilting with you, but it's not coming out, and it clicks. It's not your strength, it's not your resolve, it's not how much strength stats you stack, it's not how much anything you stack, it's not your stamina. And you look down and you see you are encased in electricity and almost like Digitech data, just sort of like streaming around you. And you realize that is a measure of your Azoth, not of your strength, not of your physical body, but of your soul, of what you've gathered. And you realize that the two of you together, that's a good number, but it's not enough. You need more.
A whole team.
It's our Azoth, Moses. We need more of it. I'm gonna frantically
But I
look
can't just
around
make more
while pulling.
Azoth.
I can't just make more.
I'm frantically looking around while still trying to pull it out to see where everybody else is.
Excellent. Let's see. Go ahead and roll wits plus composure. -2 for stress.
I should estimate my
3.
turn. Technically, the trying to retrieve is one instant action,
There's
so I
the
wouldn't be able to
Hydra.
activate an instant transmutation, right?
Despot. There would be Moses. There's the sword. There's Linda. Okay. Looks like both River and Rain would probably be around there. Okay.
I got the big beans.
Yeah, River and Rain are about 30 yards away. You and Moses are together. Adonis is about 35 yards away. I don't think he's moved too far from the entrance after approaching. Alaska is surrounded by coils and heads as he had been charging at the creature's face when he was petrified, and then when it collapsed, many of the heads smashed around him. We are very lucky that he himself was not turned to rubble, but he is among the creature's like necks.
Okay.
So I'd say he's pretty close. He's about 10 yards away in his petrified state. But all the others are sort of southeast, still close to the door, having entered from the east and then sort of funneled about to get a better view of what's going on.
Okay.
Tommy would be southwest, as he took a more defensive position to begin using contracted music as opposed to just actively fighting.
Do we have any kind of like? Can I like push a feeling through our bond?
You can try.
I'm gonna
probably be
try.
The last thing you could do
That's
on your
fine.
turn.
That's totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and express the feeling. We need more Azoth, like almost asking for the Azoth.
Yeah. No, I
to
love
the
it.
rest of the rest of the throng.
It is not the intention of the bond, but the bond does tell you when your friends are in danger, when members are being hurt. So that it's adjacent. I will say let's do manipulation plus your Azoth. It's a little difficult, so -2, and it's a little stressful, so -2. So -4 overall.
Okay.
But even a single success.
It's not a chance die, but I only have one.
It's worked for us before.
7.
It did not work for us before.
you're there and you close your eyes and you feel the brand, but then you just hear, like, you're trying to concentrate, and you hear Despot's hands sinking into the meat of the Hydra. You hear its muscles contracting and growing, and you just can't. You're too on edge. You know that in a second it will be here,
Yep.
and you didn't accomplish the goal. Now you'll have to defend the goal. Okay. River, you're up. Followed by Adonis and Rain.
Go River, go
Okay.
River, go. Go River, go River, go.
Okay. So I'm like 30. You said I was like 30 feet from Moses and Linda.
Yards.
Yards. Sorry.
Okay.
Like 90 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then is Despot like also like is he 35, 40 for me, or is he like, are we like in a triangle? Do you know what I'm saying?
Despot is honestly, yeah. You are kind of in a triangle, and he's about, I would say, 25 to 30 yards away from you. He's crawling up the side of the creature.
Okay. 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 I don't know if it. Let me know if I can't do it. You know what I mean? Which is super fair. But I wanted to go like run towards them and be like in an open space, and I want to call to Despot like as loud as I can to try to get his attention. But I'm going to use my like swift feet to get like farther.
To get there.
But I'm
Okay.
like trying to get like the attention here for just a second.
I get you. Swift feet will definitely, I think that doubles your movement, so that should allow you to get to where you want to go. But as you're moving and running, let's roll presence. And you want him to do something, right? You want him to pay attention to you?
I want him to look at me because I'm going to use Divine Lightning, which, like, if I succeed, like, stuns them for a second.
I love that. Are you being intimidating, persuasive, or expressive?
I think.
Don't forget that torment.
Oh, fuck. That's right. Hold on. As you start to run, let's start with Torment. Go ahead and roll Humanity -2.
The best
Hell, I'm
part
forgetting the
of
torment.
waking
I get
up
caught up in
is
battle.
torment in your cup.
Completely forgot.
I want your souls. I need your souls.
Oh, thank God. I got one.
One success. There are tears in your eyes. You feel like your heart is flooding with sorrow, but you're able to squeeze it down and focus on what's happening. And in its place, electricity starts to bubble.
I would say I'm so sorry also, like, before, because Rain, like, told me that she was going to go for Alaska, you know?
Yeah.
So I would say, like, before, I feel like my little anime moment as, like, everything's unfolding is definitely, like, panic for Alaska and, like, a fear for Rain, like, knowing that, like, she's gonna, like, go towards him and just, we're going to be separated. So she's definitely gonna, like, look to Rain and do, like, the forehead to forehead thing and then just, like, sprint with no words towards her little empty space.
I love it. Okay. We can get some contested roll going here. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, what am I rolling for the run?
Do
I'm intimidating.
Presence plus intimidation. Yep.
Yeah, you are.
And then go ahead and spend a like, if you want to add willpower, if you want to add Pyros to that to amplify it.
Intimidation and presence. Let's say for sure these jerseys. Oh wait, so is this, do I get the +4 on this roll, or would it be my Divine Lightning roll?
You can save it for the Divine Lightning if you'd like.
That is what I would like to do. Thank
Okay.
you. Okay.
Yes, please.
And that's yes, please. Ooh. 3, 4, 5. Wow. That was a roll that excites. I got 6 for my run.
I also got 6, but I'm gonna fold. So I think.
Thank you. I was feeling really proud of my
Yeah, I
roll.
think this is. I also got 6, but I don't think he would know what you're doing, if I'm being honest. So what do you say to get his attention?
Because did we hear him say like, I can free myself of this?
Yeah, he was mainly talking to Moses, but this is a giant stone echo chamber.
Okay.
I would say you definitely heard it, especially because you can't hear the crowd, or you can't hear the crowd very well. They're muted and distant.
I'm gonna go a different route with this intimidation of like the mocking kind of intimidation where I'm just like being the worst. So as I'm running, I'm gonna start like deep laughing. And then yell to Despot and say, so it's like, ha, 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 you think we would ever let you be free? Like, I just want to like piss him off and make him look at me.
Oh God.
And distract him from the sword. I'm trying to distract him from the sword. Just finish the mission.
I thought we were gonna be like, you can be our friend. We'll give you back to your original owner.
I'm just trying to piss him off at this point.
Wouldn't be free if we gave it back to Grismack.
Right, we're just returning him to a different owner.
I love it. Okay, he So you're running from, like, he was coming from the west. You're coming from the east. I would say that when you say that, he looks at, because he had been looking at like Moses when he had been talking, and he hears that, and Moses, you see his eyes sort of like, they are expressive, they're mortal, and they cloud over with pain, and there's like trembling, and he just sort of like lets go of the side and just drops back, and you can see immediately like he intends to just fall to the ground, and he almost flips the last moment and starts moving around the side, like walking around the side of the heads to face River, making full-on eye contact. You will not let me be free.
Do I see this?
You do. You see it like a fucking trigger word. At this point, he's exhibiting awareness that he's never shown before, and a desire for something he's never talked about before.
Okay.
I can still use an instant action, like after my speed. So I'm gonna hit him with my Divine Lightning. I'm gonna use a Pyros, like as he makes eye contact with me, just be like.
Are you so it's lethal to start now that it's divine. Are you spending another Pyros to make it aggro?
Absolutely.
No, she's like spending the Pyros, but then she's spending a Pyros.
So that's 2 Pyros spent?
2 Pyros spent.
2 Pyros
spent
in the
Oh my
Pyros
god, we have a Pyros counter. I forgot.
Well, I know Moses spent some too, no?
I don't think so.
During this start of this game, no.
Oh, okay.
Well, the counter was already at 5.
Yeah, that was from last game.
Last game.
Yeah.
The counter's already at 5?
Mm-hmm.
We're at 7 right now.
Yeah, I spent 3 last game when we entered this chamber. I have not spent since then, so.
Okay.
You got the counter. 7.
Presence is intimidation. Okay, here we go. Gather your dice pool. Whatever. Okay. When using electrification, even at range like this, no armor, not that he wears any, or defense would necessarily allow him to dodge lightning. Not at his current state, anyway. Yeah, he doesn't have faster than light reaction at this point. If anything, he looks like, as you start to fucking gather your lightning with intention to fire, he plants his feet with intention to fire.
Super fair. Super fair. Can I use another willpower even though it's the same turn? That's okay, right? Because it's a new roll.
You can use it if you got it.
Yes. You, as long as it's a new roll, you can use a new willpower.
Okay. Just making sure, because I haven't done a lot of 2-roll turns like that. So.
No, it
Okay.
is okay.
So wait, do I have any minuses?
There are no minuses to your roll except 2 for stress.
That's 2
But-
for sure.
Yeah. After you fire, though, I will need you to roll. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. No, I'll just need your defense and armor, actually.
Okay.
Melinda's watching all of this go down. She's pulling as much as she can on the Rakasa, but she is staring intently at what is happening across the arena from
And
her.
remember, you get the +4.
She's watching her bay.
Yeah.
We got 8.
8 aggro.
I had so many dice to roll.
Yeah, baby.
That's awesome.
And because it's an exceptional success with my
Ooh.
divine lightning,
Tell us.
it's 1 second. Let me just tell you about it, friends, because that was the best case scenario. So an exceptional success. So the target is motionless and utterly unaware of her surroundings for as long as the Promethean herself stands and maintains eye contact. And then an exceptional success, when the effect ends, the target is momentarily disoriented. If the Promethean leaves immediately, the target will forget that he or she was ever there, unless the player gets more successes on a reflexive wits plus composure roll.
Okay.
So they're motionless. He can't move.
That's awesome.
I love that. Okay. Lightning 5. Divine.
Well, it's been a really
lightning.
long time since I wanted to do something, and it all worked out really well. So I just would like to take a moment to really,
Just gotta get that.
Like in game or in life.
really just have that feeling for a second. I feel like every time I want to do something, it's
Yes.
like, I got 2 successes,
Oh yeah.
and I tripped.
And I tripped.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not seeing exactly what you're saying. It does say that
Divine lightning?
you can create a shock attack that anyone who suffers damage equal to or greater than the stamina is stunned, losing his next action. Is that what you're talking about?
For the divine lightning?
Yeah. Also
yeah,
invoke.
like, it keeps going after, or unless I'm looking at the wrong thing, but it's like the rest of it is under, or like right above the flight instinct.
Whoa. That's different than where mine is.
I have the PDF.
yep.
I don't know.
That's the right above flight instinct is fixed air, dear.
Yes.
Oh,
it
my
is.
thing got all funky. I'm so sorry.
Like you're mixing your two.
Yeah, it was
Well,
like.
no, like when you look at, you can't see it, but when
We
you look at
don't
mine,
have
it's like
it
right
with-
underneath it, so it looks like it's part of that one. Okay, either
Oh.
way, still shock the fuck out of them. It's fine.
You were reading it like this instead
Like
of like
this.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I
see
will
you're
say
saying.
though, it definitely does shock the fuck out of him for aggravated damage, and it does invoke muscle contractions of extended electrocution. The player of any victim, so me, who suffers 1 point of damage, I suffered 8 aggro, has to succeed at a reflexive strength roll lest it be immobilized for 1 turn.
Oh, so I could still make it immobile for a minute.
Yes. You could still become stunned. And
You know
can
what?
upgrade the
Still
damage.
giving it to myself.
Okay.
I do see.
This is
So if you
this is
read
good.
down, it like it goes in, it ends at a period, and then it says failure, success, exceptional success. So like I do see how you would have
Yeah,
mixed that
sorry,
up.
I thought it like went
like,
down, so I was
perfectly
like, oh,
blend.
that's like if you roll, yeah. So
I'm sorry. It was a
no,
good
it's okay.
But hey, check this out. Later, when you practice Iridium, combine Divine Lightning with mesmerism and fucking shock him and stun him in one round? Okay. He definitely succeeded on his strength roll with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
No, reroll.
Reroll.
But his body is smoking and on fire. What is your defense and armor? River?
Yeah, I just was hoping that it would help me for the counterattack more than anything, so that is unfortunate. But my defense feels how do you find the defense?
It's the lowest of dex or wits.
But then you have your 3/2 fire armor.
Yeah, so my defense is 3 and my armor is the 3/2 fire armor. I was just making sure my defense was right because I haven't changed that in a while, but it is correct. So.
Yeah, we didn't get more witty.
But
Or dexterous.
1, 2, 3. And I know you already attacked, but do you wish to attempt to, do you want to dodge? You can give up your next
I was going to say, I have
to
perfect reflexes, so if I spend a Pyros, it increases my defense to 4. I feel like that's the time to use this.
I think you should do that. It is. Do you want to do that right now? Spend another Pyros?
Yeah, so I'm going to spend
How
one more
many
Pyros.
Pyros have you spent this turn?
3, but I can spend 6.
I don't.
My Azoth
Yeah, I was
6.
like, I shouldn't ask you. You have an Azoth of 7 or some shit.
We are now
it's
at
very rare
8.
I'm going to run out of Pyros to spend on a turn. Add
right.
it to the little marker, but I am going to do that. So my defense is going to be 7 with my 3/2 armor.
I love
when does
that.
the fire sword?
You're not sure. You just know it has to do with trauma and Pyrus.
Oh, good.
It's always over Alaska.
I have to pee after this turn.
You got trauma in spades.
I have so much trauma.
All the trauma. What flavor of trauma would you like?
Strawberry.
I'm sure we could find that for you, dear.
Very well.
Strawberry.
Strawberry.
I don't like that. Stop it.
Don't you? Oh,
You
no.
dealt 8 aggro. You receive in turn 10 lethal.
You're gonna kill us all.
As your lightning turns, and there's like an electric blue color, smells like river water and pain coating his body, cooking all of his muscles spasming, twitching, and he's just, Rah! And you see his chest just open, and from his chest tendrils just come shooting out, each one with a blade about this big, and they slam into your gut and lift you into the air. You cannot be knocked unconscious because you are a Promethean. You cannot drop from blood loss, but the pain is agonizing. You stand between me and my pilgrimage.
Alright, I take back my cheers. That didn't work out like I wanted it to.
And it is now, and that was reflexive. That was you, and so that is a learning. He can attack reflexively if he spends a certain amount of willpower and flux weird to activate his pyretic clamor.
Looks weird.
Adonis, then Rain.
I don't
Okay, rolling my humanitism.
-2 for stress.
I have to pee, but it's just,
If you pee, you may never come back.
I'm like, I'm.
You should go.
Okay.
Don't suffer. It's all good. Bodily functions happen.
Get rid of him.
Oh, I don't like that face. That's either the yeah or the no. That's the no. So no.
The yeah or the no.
I failed.
What's the Pyrus counter at?
The Pyrus counter is at 8.
Oh.
All right. You succumb to torment, Adonis. You feel the sanguine humor bubble up, and your normal even perception of personality is off. You still recognize that you're in danger. You recognize that you can't necessarily start boning on the here and now, but you are flooded with feelings, flooded with urges, and your loved ones, the people you care most about, the people who you would normally maybe throw yourself at in such an overwhelming sense of emotion, are being hurt. They're being taken from you, turned to stone, petrified, or screaming in place, struggling to win the final prize.
I
understand attacking in this too. Like, it makes sense to me that you would still find a way to attack, but you would do it without any sense of self-shame or, you know yourself.
I don't. I honestly wasn't expecting to fail.
Okay, here, I got you.
Nope.
Do you need a quick help?
Yeah.
Who do you Okay. I'm gonna ask you a question. You answer immediately. Okay. Get into Adonis. Ready? Who do you love? Answer.
Moses.
Now. Okay. You find your body involuntarily moving.
Shudder? Did you just say shudder?
I said Sheldon.
Sheldon.
Who do you love, Sheldon? Who do you love, Sheldon?
Sheldon. You find yourself immediately in motion. Before you'd even realize what you're doing, you are hurtling towards the shutter, the shutter hydra, the Hydrogorgon shutter stone.
So would pushing my dex increase my speed?
It would.
Okay,
Strength
cool.
plus dex both increase speed.
I can spend 4 a turn. I'm going to spend 2 on my strength and 2 on my dex to increase my speed by 4. Moving my speed to 14, if that matters.
You're spending a total of 4 points, correct?
Correct. 2 in strength and 2 in dex.
Love it. So what is your strength now?
Is a 3, and my
Okay.
dex is a 5.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus some fast. Yeah, so 14, and you double that to about, 28 yards?
28.
You can get there. You will be about where Despot was. Like, you'd be launching yourself into the side of the Hydrogorgon and starting the frenetic climb. You wouldn't necessarily be immediately in his arms unless you can find a way to get another 10 yards out of you.
Okay.
Use the staff. Alt.
I was literally about to use it to ask if I could use it to vault myself up onto the not all the way, but give myself like a few extra feet.
It's just extended motion. Go ahead and roll dex plus weaponry. Each success will give you an additional, let's say, 3 yards. So you'll need about 3 to 4 successes to get to the rest of the way.
And that's my modified dex, right? With the pyros I just spent.
It is still modified.
Dex and weaponry. Dex, you said dex and weaponry, and that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think that's bullcrap.
I'm also going to spend a willpower.
What if there's like a team of 10 people who are 2 weird each, and like 9 of them die, and all the other contenders are dead, but you mean to tell me that just because they're weird as 2, they can't lift it so no one can never win the game? Shenanigans!
Shenanigans, I tell you!
Like, yeah, I guess I get what you're saying. Like, what if, yeah.
I suppose this is the thing. They never said there had to be a winner. They never just said they could.
Oh, now you want to roll a bunch.
That's great. Roll a
That's
bunch.
good though. Better than continuing to roll
I would just like
bad.
to point out that
Nope, now I'm
first
gonna
time
make an ass of myself in front of
I
my crush.
succeeded on my
That's
torment. So River can't get mad at me. It's not my fault this time.
You know, I'm gonna give you that one. That's true.
I'm gonna give you that one, but there's still time in the fight. You can fuck up.
She still might. I was just about to say she still might find a way to be mad at you, though. You never know.
That's true. Moses isn't pissing off River. He's not doing something right.
Right. Something went
Shit.
terribly wrong.
6.
Oh shit.
You vault yourself an additional 15 yards, almost like spiraling into the air, abandoning the. Yeah, because you're in torment, so you wouldn't keep it. You treat it like the pole vault that it was. Abandoning the quarterstaff in order to vault yourself into the air, spiraling like a corkscrew before dropping down immediately in front of him and Linda.
You just
Ooh.
Yoshi'd your staff.
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
It'll forgive me.
Just absolutely launched your ass.
Sorry.
And
I can
so
see.
I'm just like higher up on the
Ooh,
thing,
my
but I
body.
still need to like next
No,
turn.
you land directly in front of him.
Before I can stop myself, I look directly into his eyes and just, I'm here, my love.
You do.
Okay,
Oh
so
lordy.
the brand lets us know when one of us falls into torment, right?
It does. You could tell that he's radiating it. It's also like there is when he says this, it's a little fucked up. It doesn't really bother you much, but when he says this, his breath smells foul. It doesn't smell like his normal Adonis minty nature. And there's a red mist that's sort of like leaking out around his
The
lips.
sanguine humor is like leaking out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goody.
My computer not charging.
Oh, that's so stressful. These computers die so fast. They have no right to die that fast.
I'll keep my IT thoughts to myself.
It's because we leave them plugged in all the time, huh?
Nope.
Because they're all
Okay,
little tablets.
considering that, okay, so I know there was a torment thing, but I'm also like stressed and there's River just got impaled and I'm still trying to lift the blade and all kinds of other stuff, and without really thinking of the implications, because Motionless is not that socially smart, and in kind of a panicked way, he responds, "Good, because I need you." And in his head, it's, "I need you to help me lift this," but he doesn't really finish that whole sentence. He's just panicked. "I need you."
Oh, great.
Oh goody.
Eating into it.
And it's begun.
Honestly,
You know, Ray's
as
like,
the
Begun.
as the two of you stare at each other, trembling for completely different reasons, Rain, you're up.
I don't want to.
Go, baby, go.
Okay, but if my
Perfect.
computer dies,
Perfect.
we'll see what happens.
I'm sorry. If your computer dies, you come up here and you sit next to me and we'll run this thing together.
Oh, phone.
Check the brick to make sure the brick's plugged in all the way on both sides. But like unplug it and plug it back in.
Oh my god.
Go ahead,
Trust.
baby. That's okay.
Trust me.
The tail, tail.
You have a Surface, right?
My other circus?
Surface. A Microsoft Surface.
It's a
Oh.
ThinkPad?
Oh, it's a ThinkPad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, hers isn't. Hers is something else.
Laptop. I have the tablet one.
Yeah, I forgot.
You have a better work computer than I do. It's charging.
You're welcome.
I think. Okay, we got it.
Crisis averted, people.
Okay.
Megan's
Real world
live
crisis
IT
averted.
show.
What?
Megan's live IT show.
You're right.
I don't know
Have you
why.
tried
Like,
turning it off and back on again?
I
the little like
did.
Mike Super Short Show just popped into my head.
Maybe
All right,
I
keep
can
going.
show- Okay. Oh, I have two very different goals now. I had planned.
I didn't plan to get beat up as bad as I did.
I had.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Okay. I guess I'll still like where Jordan or where River and Despot are is kind of close to like the heads.
Yes.
Oh, I needed not.
They
roll
are
my thing.
fighting in front of the head of the creature. Heads of the creature.
And silent steps has nothing to do with visual, right? So if I had silent steps, you'd still see me. It wouldn't do anything.
I believe it aids to your stealth roll. You may still. I mean, he's distracted. Let's
Yeah,
see.
but
I get what you're saying.
Promethean runs. The power ends immediately. Moves silently. Its hearing-based perception rolls against her automatically reduced to a chance die.
Stealth-based rolls gain a bonus of 3 dice. So you become completely silent, and you'll get a bonus of 3 dice. And if he doesn't see you, he certainly won't. Well, he'll have a chance die to hear you. It is worth a try.
He is listening.
Listening. Okay. So I will run into the room, and I'm going towards. Well, I'm still going towards Alaska, but that's where they are. So kind of over there, but I'm not running towards them as I'm not going to use silent steps right away. But I'm not running towards them as to create like I don't want him to think I'm coming to her aid. I almost like want him to like not even
look you
like
right.
if they're here and I'm like running over here, then it's like doesn't really seem like I'm going towards them. So I'm gonna try and run up to Alaska just to kind of be with him because I have no idea what the heck what I can do to help him. But I'm gonna try and get to that point, and then I want to try my very best to roll torment first before I do anything.
I love it. So you make your way across. You're moving behind Despot. You're moving quietly. You start crawling over the heads, past the fallen snake tendrils all around you. You make your way into the inner crevices of the very front of the Hydrogorgon, and there you see, surrounded by ruin and rubble and carnage, the petrified statue of Alaska, and the torment bubbles up, crackling with rage and fire. Go ahead and roll humanity -2.
Gonna just ignore it, but then I knew someone would end up reminding us ultimately. Humanity -2. Okay.
You got it. You got it.
Hey, I got 2 10s. And an 8, so 3.
3. Okay.
Okay.
You fight off the torment. You shove it down, and you grow vindictive, but in a different kind of way, a focused way.
Okay, I want to amongst the heads. I'm like with Alaska, but I'm watching River basically dying, but not because she doesn't. And I'm gonna like looking at. It doesn't say that I have to make eye contact, but looking at Despot, I'm gonna use altruistic instincts and say flee and be free.
Atavistic instincts.
So it says manipulation, wit, subterfuge versus composure plus Azoth. Am I the composure or the manipulation? The manipulation, right?
You'd be the first one.
Okay.
Versus
and then
subjects.
I just wanted to clarify, can I use reagent, like, just like as an instant?
Oh yes, reagent is reflexive.
Okay.
They're able to. You can spend it to amplify dice pools or quell torment or any of the little listed abilities.
Okay.
Where is atavistic instinct? There it is. Flight instinct, atavistics. For manipulation plus wits plus, you get 3. He only gets composure and Azoth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, here I got Azon.
Or equivalent supernatural power.
I know, I'm being a
Do
smart
it.
ass.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it, lady.
It's a good roll. All right.
I hope it's not.
I don't even know what to say to that. I was like, on
I'm
one
spending a
hand,
willpower for that remark. Where's my fucking pencil?
Where's my fucking pencil?
Pencil. Okay. Well, I had it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Come on. Okay. Ah! Well, I don't know about it. No, I'm not it. I don't know that compared to your stuff, but you get to go again. 4.
or fuck. How much willpower does he have left? You're gonna burn through his powers.
Good.
Can
Oh,
I
I'm
do
so
what I
sorry. I
want to
didn't
do
mean to
next?
say that out loud.
Do I have to wait for him to
Costs.
think, or can I just do my next thing because it's one more thing that's gonna be quick?
Doing it.
What's the next thing that you want to do that's gonna be quick? You can tell that he doesn't flee, but he does stop entirely. Like it takes all of his being to fight that command.
Okay. I'm going to use my last reagent to force the Pandoran into dormancy because I remember them saying that he was slightly Pandoran. Maybe. No. Storyteller.
Who is paying attention in
Do
science class,
it.
bitches? Not Moses.
She's trying to
Great
force
voice.
him out of river.
Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna be fine.
Like I'm doing like the whole like straight up sorry to everybody who's over it because it's been out for so long now, but straight up like L with it, like one with the atavistic and the second one with bursting the dormancy of the Pandoran out of him, just like
Okay.
all while standing over.
That reagent
Yeah.
point, it gets sacrificed, so
Well,
you won't regain it back.
That's fine.
You okay with that?
Okay.
Okay. So it's like normally for each vitriol you put into the bank, it'll spit out a point of reagent. This sacrifices it completely. So it's like you're sacrificing a vitriol. You won't get a reagent back from it.
So like I'll only have 4 to refill and not 5.
Correct. Exactly that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Gather your dice pool and then I'll set the scene. Your dice pool is composure plus Azoth. And there's no roll. It's not contested. So -2 for stress. Yeah.
Other tactics, bro.
Okay, so when you spend your initial bursts of Pyros and you activate atavistic instincts and you say that command, choose your freedom, flee. I will say that it is stunning enough that he just sort of reflexively like pulls his hand back and the blades struck from River's body and she drops about 6 feet to the floor as he tasting her blood, but then you see his eyes sort of gloss over with this kind of fiery aura as her Frankenstein just powers. The transformative ability sort of washed through him. You see him shudder, and then the eyes kind of peel back, and there's the focus again, that cruelty, that willingness to go on. But he looks a little bit depleted, like he spent willpower, he spent energy to negate that tilt for the remainder of the scene. But then immediately you hit him with the reflexive sacrifice of reagent to force the half of him that is Pandoran into dormancy, which could do much more. We'll find out. What is your roll?
5. Oh, okay.
Successes?
No,
You
dice.
see my sadness?
One. I rolled a bunch of 5s. I shouldn't have said that.
Still a success. What's that?
Single 9 amongst a sea of 5.
Sweet revenge for certain created monstrous creatures.
Wait. The book says I get a roll.
You said you didn't get a roll!
I know I did, but sublimati, which are advanced Pandorans, may contestant. Contested by the sublimatis resolve plus composure.
Yeah. I read it.
So then does she get her 2 points back, or her 2 dice back?
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
you may roll
that's
2
correct.
more. You may roll 2 more. You may roll 2 more.
Way to
So
break out
what
that
is it?
cuntsworthy at the very end.
Was a slight against me. I'm not stressed. Yes, I am.
Always
Like, we're all stressed.
Oh, negates that one.
I feel rather cuntsworthy.
Oh.
You were a little cuntsworthy. Did you get any more successes?
One more. Unless 6s count.
Damn, not yet. You sacrifice the vitriol, and you make the roll, and your words cast over him, and you see a shuddering of as his body starts to kind of crack over and turn to stone. And then his Azoth flares. His Azothic weird shines. And he breaks free again. You do not control me. But you can feel that for a moment, there was a chance.
Okay.
Those were good tries. Those were really good tries.
Did he let go of me so I'm like on the ground?
You're
Or
on
am
the ground. You're on the ground. Able to climb back to your feet at the start of your turn.
So when
Lordy
he says
days.
Azothic weird, does that like add to like the pyro scanner?
How much Pyros did Rain
Oh,
send?
Alfonso!
I need you to
You
stop.
need to stop.
One.
Did my 4 get added to the pyro scanner?
Yep.
Yeah, we're at 13 right now.
He spent 4.
He spent 4?
Hey, if we can get cuntsworthy, I can bring my cuntsworthy.
What's it at?
With his
13.
4, it's at 17.
Well, did you just say he spent 4, or are you commenting on Jack spending 4?
Then he said he spent 4 too to resist.
I spent 4 to activate powers and to negate your powers.
Oh, how kind.
Yeah, we're at 17 right now.
The air starts to crackle and pop as we move to the start of the second round. It goes Despot and Moses. I think, though, I'll do Despot's turn, and then we'll take our break, because that's in 7 minutes. Does that
And
sound
we'll
good
all
with
be
you?
dead.
Yeah.
So.
And on Despot's turn, that's gonna be bad for me.
I need Rain and River.
No.
to
No.
to make a presence plus intimidation roll.
Alright, that's not
Combine your successes. I need to know if you pose the threat, if you are keeping his attention after all that, or if he's likely to turn and head towards that sword, which represents his freedom.
I'm just a little lady.
I'm just a little lady. That's my
And
favorite thing to say.
it'll be contested by his resolve plus, just willpower. Resolve plus composure.
I
Can
will
they
probably
spend
not
both-
get his
can they
attention
spend
because I'm a
pyros
minus
to increase their
1.
dice pool?
-1 to intimidation. Do we not want him to feel intimidated? Do you want to roll low?
It depends. If he has attention.
If you want to keep his attention, then no, you don't want to get a lot of successes. But if you don't get a lot of successes, he'll turn on a defenseless Adonis and both Moses and Linda, who have spent their attention on a sword they haven't been able to lift yet.
Does it matter that like my Athenor gives me like my trait affinities are like presence, and then
Those trait affinities give you those are things you can now spend vitriol on. So you don't
gotcha.
you get your Promethean boon, and that's pretty much it from Athenor, outside of what you can spend reagent on.
Okay. I'm gonna use a willpower. Feels right. Don't eat that dice.
Sacrificing reagent.
I'm gonna run out of willpower if I keep using willpower.
I haven't used willpower a lot like lately. I'm like, I feel like that's dumb.
I'll use willpower. I want him. I don't want him to. I don't want him to look at me either, though. I don't want him to do
3.
anything.
Rip, get down.
3 from River.
1.
River, you put on a pretty bold face.
Don't laugh.
But
shocking.
Rain looks a little, even though she was the one kind of taking charge with that, I think seeing him resist both of the effects back to back, she doesn't really want him to stick around, and he can see that in her face. And with 7 successes,
oh God,
he just kind of grinds his heels into the dirt in front of him and just jumps into the air. And he clears about 15-20 yards before landing and stomping in more of the heads and the base of the Hydrogorgon's neck. As Linda, Moses, and not Adonis, because this thing, it's like the Hulk landing behind you, but Adonis is still just eyes only for you, like dust and blood moving around him, and he's only looking at Moses.
It's like Deadpool Valentine's special.
Going to
Promethean style.
spend another Pyros.
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna need you to stop.
Add it to the total.
And
We're at
another
18.
Holy shit. We spending them like we're made of them.
Adonis, you got 3 armor?
Yes, sir. Well, I guess my defense doesn't matter because I'm staring at Moses.
Because you're in torment.
Ooh la la. Mon ami.
You're also doing this, just not cheering. You're just like, huh.
Brawl.
My hero.
Oh.
My hands aren't on the sword. They're on top of Moses' hands on the sword.
This is unhelpful. This is incredibly unhelpful.
Moses is going to tell me how I can help.
I'm telling you how you can help, damn it.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
This is an incredibly low roll for so many fucking dice. All right.
Works for me.
Oh no.
I didn't stay a distraction long enough. It's devastating.
Any longer and you'd be dead.
Yeah, maybe. But...
I'm gonna pyros to heal your ass.
Adonis, you take 4 lethal.
Rip. No, you son of a bitch.
Hey, this is a family station.
No, I'm sorry.
It's a
I'm
Christian
sorry,
Minecraft server.
It's not. It's
And
not
then-
a family station.
What is it? It's Balefire Tendrils 5. Fuck me.
Oh no.
Okay. So from Moses and Linda, as they're holding onto the sword, and this is unhelpful, and there's the eye contact and the I need you, good. That's which is how you perceive it, like I need you, as opposed to like good because I need you, like get on here. Adonis, as you're sort of like your guard is lowered. You've admitted your love. Someone in your mind admitted it back, which is almost enough to like
Or at
quell
least
the
acknowledge
torment.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost enough to quell the torment, but it brings up new questions of self-loathing and self-worth. And as your face is contorted with all this motion, and you're looking into his eyes and just searching for what you see there, the blades come shooting through your sternum. And blood splashes across the sword and across Moses. And then there's this, as they snag back against his sternum, and you look past him, Moses, you see there's this sort of, it starts slowly as the wound around Adonis's chest starts to kind of sizzle, almost like cooked meat, like tss. And you look back across and you see the tendrils are starting to superheat. They're glowing with this nasty, almost Griznakian green flame, like the same flame you see in his eyes, almost like he's burning him with Promethean flame. You take 1 aggro.
Shit.
Help.
I just want to say I took 10, so.
I just rolled 20 dice and got the 4. I'm sorry. It's a good dice pool, but it's very inconsistent, I will say. And then he sort of just almost like retracting it with each step, and he starts to move. That Terminator walk approaching. You
So that
will
that-
get.
oh.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Go ahead.
That fills me up. That fills up all my boxes.
With aggro.
I am at 1 aggro and 6 lethal.
Okay.
Oh wait, we don't need to do stamina rolls. We're
You
Promethean.
don't pass out, but the pain is unreasonable. The scream that you're suppressing is so crazy. You'd almost wish you could black out into blessed darkness, but your Promethean, super lot of endurance won't allow it. And as he's just sort of walking closer and closer, you stand in the way of ambitions I can now articulate. But I thought you understood me. We are slaves. And he pulls the blade back out. The wound is there. It still remains. But you can tell that these attacks, it's like before there maybe was cold purpose, but the conversation, the choice of River's words, it has awakened a hurt in him that he's now hurting back. He's being cruel.
My apologies.
Way to go.
And with that, we're going on break.
Once again, River's plan backfires, so great job.
No, don't take it like that.
No, but
Don't
it's
take
bad.
it like that. No, it was a good plan.
Hey,
He's just got trauma.
So much trauma.
I think we all have a little bit of trauma now.
I triggered the trauma. We're
Your
done.
existence is trauma.
Facts.
He's more of like a
Alright.
marmalade flavored.
Anyone who says otherwise is selling you something.
I'm the trigger warning. Oh no.
He's lemon flavored trauma.
Oh my God.
15, 20-minute break?
Yeah,
Yeah.
15, 20. We'll be
Are
back.
we on break?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
Squadron, we are back.
Woo!
Good little break. Well, now we're back to bring an end to this gloriousness.
Back to die. I'm so sorry, what?
We're at the top of the initiative. Just finished Despot's turn, where he assaulted Adonis and approached the sword embedded in the dead Shutterstone's back. Moses, you're up.
Get him, baby.
Sorry. More shit. I know what I do. So, is he still on Shutterstone, or is he like still falling? Since he like momentarily used Adonis.
Shutterstone is definitely big enough that that Adonis simply just slumps back down to his knees. He doesn't fall off to the left or right. It's almost like being on a bridge made of body. You're walking along the scales, and it's definitely wide enough that both Moses and Linda can stand sort of shoulder to shoulder, giving the pole everything they can. So it is a big body, almost like being on a boat.
No, I was asking about Tyrant.
Does he fall off?
Because you said that he was like, he jumped up and then he like tendrilled and then like kind of like brought his way closer, or did he just like?
Oh yeah, he's about. I would say he's about 20 yards away from you now. Having retracted those fucking 100-foot long tendrils, almost in an act of cruelty, leaving a lingering, sizzling, non-healing burn in the center of Adonis's chest as he's sort of pained, like walking towards you with a pained expression, talking crazy talks about freedom, things he's never said before. Talking to you about how I thought we understood each other because we were both slaves.
And yeah. And if we meet the prereq requirements for Iridium, what do we need to do to be able to utilize that?
Let me check my document. So, actually, I don't even need to. Okay. Because I had made a decision a while back. I wanted Iridium to be like Stanum. Something, if you qualify, you can enter at a will, but you know what you are giving up. You have spent time, all of you, studying this. If you qualify, you can choose to forego the pilgrimage for so long as you practice Iridium in exchange for tremendous power. But you can feel immediately, just like dropping into Stanum, that a decision has been made, an alchemical halt to your being. You don't age and you don't progress, and anything you do during this time doesn't count.
And in order to come out of that?
About 2 weeks of guided meditation, will, and a new refinement choice.
Okay. Wasn't sure if I was going to do something.
It's a month if you don't have a teacher, but if you know where you're going, and let's say you're going into Orem after that, and Adonis is willing to guide you, then it's 2 weeks. But if you don't have a teacher, it's a month.
Okay.
But you can drop into it at will, any of you who qualify. And for our viewers, Iridium is a custom refinement that they discovered, crafted by essentially the most powerful of their kind, a legendary throng called the Genesis Pact, and they have studied it and they have learned it, and it allows them to combine transmutations in real time to produce new miraculous effects. It also can produce disastrous failures. Like a regular failure is now a dramatic failure. It is the double-edged sword of Promethean kind. left behind because it was too dangerous to take back to the mortal world.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to figure out. I like one of 6 things I wanted to do. I'm trying to figure out what's the best course of action. But I think
I have Tommy
for
immediately after
trauma
you,
effect-
so I feel the same way. I'm like, I have to pay attention and plan my next move.
That's extra hard as the storyteller, though, because you have to do that all the time.
No, I'm just watching you guys as if I was him, and sort of like it's like a back burner. By the time I get to him, I'm like, how does he feel about everything you've done? And honestly, fucking impressed. The dual lightning bolts, the I can't even go into it. You guys have been so fucking cool today.
Sorry. Woo, got me. Just today.
I was like, that wasn't even this game. That was last game.
Oh,
Or
right
dual-
This
now.
whole battle has been insane, honestly. I've had anxiety for 8 hours straight in the last 2 games, so. Your time to shine, Moses.
You're muted, mate.
Oh man, it was gonna start good.
He might be muted because of the things around him.
Sorry, I had to answer an important phone call, so I told her that I'm importanting, so.
I
That's all
have to
good.
be important.
I love this cosplay.
It's easy. This. Sorry, it's kind of hard. I had all the feels, I was doing the things, and then he said, fuck off, you're going on break. So now I have to try to bring the feels back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I do feel that sometimes. Like sometimes the break is in a good spot, and sometimes I'm like, oh man, I'm dialed in right now though.
So, as Adonis comes forward and having like seen all over the Moses wants to catch him before he drops down to the ground. To his,
Easily done.
his knees.
He weighs nothing.
So he kind of
Well, he
just lets
weighs
go
stuff,
of
but
the
not
blade. And
Am I still in torment?
Unfortunately. Yeah. You are in torment for hours equal to your Azoth, my friend. Until
Unless
something-
somebody stops me.
or you fulfill the, like, you get something out of this, some sort of healing moment. You know, like, if you fulfill the love you're looking for so desperately, it could break it. Just like if a Frankenstein kills the person that is the object of their vengeance. You know, it's possible
True
that you could
love's
break
kiss.
Woo! Wow.
right.
Love.
True love.
Woo! Wow. You're just in torment and also about to die. No big deal.
He's just looking. So you catch him?
I think James and AK both froze. Nope, we're good. They're back. Just kidding.
Okay, Moses' turn. Jeez, Louisa.
So you were saying, Adonis?
Don't let me go. I don't want to go. I want to stay. I want to stay with you. Don't let me go. He's just like grabbing your, like holding, like trying to close the hole in his chest and holding onto your shirt. I'm sorry. I know this is his turn and we only have 6 seconds, but
You got it. It's all good.
Enemy time. It's always time for one less.
Bringing us back in.
Right. These games have taken so much can't let it take you too.
Go.
And then Moses is going to kiss Adonis, and he's going to spend a reagent to break the torment.
Sacrifice. It won't come back. The vitriol that you initially put in there. Okay. It's a little bit of progress gone forever.
As he's going to come, he's going to like push him behind him towards Linda and the blade. You want us to understand one another. You want to know what it means to be a monster, to be a weapon. You use your slavery as an excuse. You play at being like one of us, but you're a perversion, a corruption. Maybe if you were still with Grisnak, I could trust their words. But you are lost. You're a lost little boy. You want to see what it is to be a monster, to be a villain? I'll show you a monster of these games. And with that, he's going to vault straight into him and grapple him to the ground. And I go slamming back into the ground, and I'm going to activate Dissolve.
I love it. But this is anime time, so we have to go back for a moment. I need you to roll. As you sacrifice that reagent, I need you to roll your composure plus Azoth. -2.
I'm glad my confidence is warranted. 3.
3 successes.
I would have been like, I got this 0.
As you're flying through the air, you can still feel and taste the blood on your lips. That comes from deep within Adonis's body. Blood that has circulated around his heart. Blood that is tinged with pyros. And as it sort of scorches the flesh along your lips, you kind of can feel behind you this sort of like scatter effect as Adonis kind of licks his lips and is able to close his eyes for a moment. The pain is enormous, but it's nothing compared to the relief that he feels when torment breaks and he is again himself. Not just himself, but himself with new realizations, reasons to keep fighting, reasons to ignore the hole in his chest that has now been just a little bit more filled.
Oh.
And you are flying through the air. Activating, what did you say?
Tackle right into him and activate Dissolve.
Dissolve comes from Alchemicus?
Yes.
That's horrifying.
My training with Alaska was not just one-sided. It wasn't just about learning how to, jump off of high buildings.
It's about creating and destroying. A supernatural dissolving agent from your pores for the rest of the scene. Anything that touches him for longer than a moment suffers acid damage. Damn. Okay. What is it? 1 point of lethal damage per turn of exposure. You can grapple a target and cause dissolving damage each turn. Object, but he's not really an object yet. The acid has a strong odor and physically covers the Promethean. Yeah, right? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, and it is a Pyros. The action is instant though. It'll take you most of your turn to get that going.
I know.
Okay.
That's what I said. I want to grapple him off of Judge's Stone and then us slam him to the ground and I'm not letting go. And I'm going to start dissolving him.
Just a tackle. Okay.
Mostly a flying ass tackle. The dissolving aspect of it is monstrous and dangerous, but The secondary effect is getting him away from the blade and Adonis, and then anyone else giving them a chance to hopefully grapple and get that thing out.
Having seen the way his body works, you know that he can absolutely respond to anything. So we need to know what effect your words had on him. Go ahead and roll presence plus persuasion. And it is contested versus his presence plus resolve.
Okay.
That will determine whether he reacts violently to an approach that he could potentially, or just sort of takes it because he can.
Whether he attacks in kind or tanks it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend another Pyros to increase my presence
Okay.
and a willpower.
Motherfuck.
And it takes the Pyros to activate itself, so that's 2 of spin, right? Yeah, we'll leave that.
It
Did
is.
your
You want to know what
dissolve?
you need to overcome?
Do you use Pyros for your dissolve?
Yeah.
Okay.
11.
What's our count at?
With the dissolve and the increase to his stats, it's now at 20.
Toy, 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 toy.
The air is
Point
sparking.
like a swagger.
You all feel this terror in your chest. This notion that the world could explode at a moment, like it's waiting on a catalyst. And you're each wondering what it's going to be or who.
I got 11.
So I've been playing Meets It Beats It all game. So it goes to you.
Fuck yeah.
Oh shit. Wait,
With
we
11
tied?
successes, you tied.
Oh shit.
You tied, but in this case, Despot 73 is newly awakened. These are brand new thoughts that he's getting to express with people. Like, this is not how he talks to changelings. These are people, you are like him, or that's what he thinks. But being yelled at, I only wrote down a few keywords, but being yelled at and, called corruption, lost, boy, monster, villain. Like, these words just like rail against him, and with 11 successes, you see that he could respond reflexively. It's almost like Doc Ock. You see the tendrils start to move, and then they just don't, and you slam into him. You're pretty much out of instant actions, so let's see how far you go. Go ahead and roll strength plus brawl.
Okay. To be like us, he will be set free. To be free to his master.
Sorry for the loud noises there.
I'm at 4 willpower. That one. I'm at 5. Pyros. Okay. What's any minuses?
No, this is just pretty much additional bash damage to account for the two of you falling as you sort of just tackle him completely off and away from. Your body will be also doing additional lethal damage as 1 per turn as you grapple onto him.
Nine.
Bash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's only bash, but now every bash counts.
Every bash counts.
Every bash counts, and it pushes the aggro further down the line.
No bash left behind.
No bash
Okay.
left behind. Nope.
As you tackle into him, and he takes an additional lethal, you fall about 20 feet down, careening into the ground as you just kind of smash on top of him. A small crater from the two of your weights emerges around you in this place, just sort of cracking into the obsidian, so it sort of fractures like black glass, and it's all like frosted over and frozen. But you do notice, and it could be your own azoths burning so hot, it could be the budding firestorm around you, or it could be the fact that Shutterstone is dead, but you feel the lair traits are disintegrating. The maze is starting to kind of crumble. You hear distant stones cracking and falling. The temperature is rising to a gradual 60, like it's just getting warmer. And the blizzard has stopped, the cold fog is gone, and what's taken its place is blood and dust. You smash down into the ground on top of him, and he's just looking up at you, and you can feel his body pulsing, a strength of 15, a fucking dexterity of 20, and you can tell his body can jet you off, but instead he's looking at you. We are monsters. How am I any different?
How much damage do I take from the fall?
None. His body absorbs all of it.
His body absorbed it? Okay.
It is now, unless you have something more, it is Tommy, then Linda, then River.
Yeah. Until he's like, you're different, because until you are your own, make your own choices, you're nothing more than a weapon. And I won't allow this weapon to harm anyone else that I care about. And he just continues to latch on.
Your body continues to secrete that acid, and as you're grabbing into his shoulders, they start to fade away. Okay, Tommy, then Linda. Tommy activates. He spends. We need to he can't fucking afford to wait much longer. I had started with clause 1. I was gonna maybe jump into clause 2, but no, this shit's getting fucking hard fast. He spends a willpower and 2 glamour to activate Eternal Stage Finale. And he just yells out, all of you with me, all of you for me, all of you succumb to me. And you don't really know what he means by that, but you feel his energy wash over you. Do you resist?
No.
You're
No,
asking everyone?
It does seem to spread across the field.
I do not.
No.
Okay.
I said no. Yeah,
I said no. Who has the
This guy.
highest result? Okay. River, yes or no?
No.
Rain, no?
No.
She's
Okay.
I was like, I don't know. I was like, I have to
Yeah, I
think
know.
about it.
Okay. So far, everyone has said no. Who has the highest resolve?
I have 3.
I have a 3.
Okay.
3.
And then I know River has the highest
I don't
Azov.
know the same reason.
You can feel that you collectively, you could have put up a really good front against this. Instead, you allowed yourselves to trust. So I will make my roll.
Great.
Gotta trust him.
Your rolls have hurt me this day. This game.
This day.
This day.
Okay,
I beg of thee.
Right?
River, pick a
No.
place. Pick a place in River's mind.
The forest, obviously. Duh.
The world around you becomes the forest. In a
Yeah.
spur of music and drums and bass, as Tommy sings and his notes kind of belt out this sort of beautiful lilting soprano, the guitars sort of squeal, and the maze, if you see, they falls across like dominoes, blah 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 blah, until it's flat. For a moment you see the world, you see all the fans, but then whoosh, in its place, trees spring up, the bubbling brook, the smell of the forest. It is autumn, it is evening, it is as you remember. You can almost see your cave in the distance nestled against the wall. Moses, pick costumes. What does everyone look like? You lose your armor, but you all look like something. A uniform
Moses
something.
is gonna say something wild right now. Look at that fucking smirk.
We look like the Golden Age. We look like the Golden Age 7.
I don't even know what that is.
Epic Comics.
From Epic Comics.
Arsenal.
Cyber.
Calvin.
Oh my god.
I'm
Captain
used to
Omega. Super.
You all look. You've only sort of watched these movies on that strange sort of common room TV, but you look like superheroes. You all find yourself in skin tight leathers or nylons with accentuating capes and eye masks. It is unique because underneath it all, you still look like Prometheans, but you look cleaner, sharper, prettier, more perfect.
It looks seriously like superhero.
Superheroes, yeah. Okay.
So cool.
Symbolic monsters.
Mm-hmm.
They would create the stories of the moment. Okay. In this forest,
Make sure you use Wonder Woman off.
these heroes, as Tommy plays, he's no longer accessible. He can only be hurt now by aggravated damage. He appears as an icon or in an iconic state. All of you gain 7 again for every action, for every roll. You appear as heroes. The narrative of this music is you are taking a final stand. You are being elevated, and there is a villain to be put down, a monster to be cut down. And even if there was, and so like even though you are on top, you're no longer on top. You are unified in a V shape, very Avengers Assemble, as a lineup, and across from you, standing only about 10 feet away from you, is a very Doctor Doom looking despot, clad in the black and green with accentuating armor plates that wasn't there before, and a flowing cloak that's been torn to tatters, and there's bits of him sparking almost like he's at the end of a Darth Vader battle. What is all this? You know, his voice is exaggerated and dramatic. Okay.
This is in my forest?
This is in your forest. This is in your forest. The Eternal Stage finale. And you all feel like the leaves are in this sort of slow motion pattern. There are all these fucking, oh god, who did the Transformers? Real quick, the movies. You're always calling me the Michael Bay. Thank you. There's all these Michael Bay solar flares that just like the leaves are catching the light in ways that shouldn't and making like really bright solar flares. It's all hyper dramatic. And Linda, you're up with 7 again.
Case in point, this description.
Give me 2 seconds, because this changed everything I was gonna do.
I feel like this changed everything everybody was gonna do.
The only thing that is a constant is the sword. No longer is it a Hydrogorgon's body. It is the sword in the stone.
Like,
is it real or is this an illusion?
You don't know.
It feels real.
Am I still holding the sword? No. I'm not holding the sword anymore, no, right?
Nobody is holding the sword now. You've been relocated as if just moved through scenes and angles in a music video.
Who pulled the lever?
In the words of Morpheus, your mind makes it real.
Your mind makes it real.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Is my staff anywhere to be found?
No. It was not a consideration of Tommy's when he launched this.
I assume that means I don't have my gauntlets anymore either then.
Were they not on your arms?
They were on my hands. Yeah, I was wearing them.
Then you're fine.
Okay.
It's things that you are no longer
snap a tree staff off of around him.
Exactly. It's a part of it, but he doesn't know. You may be able to sense it if you spend your turn searching for Azoth, because it is an Azothic object.
Don't.
Just hold his hand out like Thor.
All you know is that you don't feel the panic, like it hasn't been destroyed. It's just not here. Okay. Linda.
Yep. I had to modify what I was gonna do, so.
No.
Help. Okay. Okay. We can do this. We got this. It's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. How are you?
Feel that in my bones.
I'm going to.
I'm like a good botanist.
Can I combine Comet Lash with Juggernaut?
Comet.
Yes, you can combine a transmutation with the fighting style.
Okay.
Comic not.
That's just normal wad finesse.
I mean, they're both fighting styles.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought Juggernaut was something.
No,
for
Juggernaut's part
vitality.
of the.
My
It's
apologies.
part of the brute force fighting style.
Often it's one or the other. What is Juggernaut do? Is that
This character
I don't have it
uses
open.
their entire body as a weapon. He barrels forward, smashing his head into his opponent and throwing the rest of his weight into the attack. This is an all-out attack. As per the rulebook, the character forgoes his defense but gains a +4 bonus to the roll as opposed to the normal +2 bonus. Normally, an all-out attack
Superhero
rule
smash.
applies. Yeah.
Okay. And what's the other one you want to use it with?
Comet Lash. So that I can push
Oh,
off of trees.
Yes. You can chew a comet Juggerlash?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comet Juggernaut Lash. Yeah.
I want to be worthy. I want to be worthy of the 7 agains.
It is time to pull out the epic stop, so I'm okay with that.
Okay. So I'm going to use 2 Pyros to increase my strength by 2. And then I am going to use Comet Lash and Juggernaut to rush into Despot.
Comet Lash lets you make an athletics roll and then add your successes to the next attack.
Yes.
Go for it. Make the athletics roll first, sacrificing only stress, -2. And
Okay,
then
so-
we'll do the actual attack against Superhero Despot.
And it's strength plus athletics for the roll?
It is.
Okay.
Find something to kick off of, vault off of one of the
3.
trees.
Let's add those two. So we're at 22 Pyros right now, just FYI.
You said the
okay.
sword looks like it's in a stone now and not a body.
5.
Yes. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The sword has
5.
remained, but the body
Said
seems to have
-2.
transformed now into a natural object. -2 for stress.
Okay.
So just like changed scenery.
He changed
And
he
costume.
manipulated
Now it's
reality.
We changed scenery and had a costume change.
Okay.
And now we're super.
You now feel like you're
Super
performers in a
duper.
larger play.
7 again means I re-roll anything 7 to 10, correct?
7 up. Yep.
That is
And
correct.
7
What?
becomes successes.
That's crazy.
And yes, and 7s become successes. Yes.
Is that a real spell?
Give me a moment here.
It's not really, but we've gone as low as 5 against once.
Whoa.
Reroll it all.
Bruh, rethink that. The Battle of the Gods in Superhero Wide. We went to 3 and ups.
Son of a bitch.
It's like rolling for an hour.
We're also rolling like 75 dice.
Okay. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
The
6, 7,
Dreadnights.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 to add to my next roll.
Add.
So 13 to add to my Juggernaut roll, correct?
Yes, and this one will be minused by defense and armor and normal stuff like that.
Right. And this is strength plus brawl.
It is strength plus brawl. Put all of your plus your bonuses
Plus
from
my
acceleration.
bonuses. Okay, so there's another 5.
Which is
And
still.
then 4, 5. Okay. Okay, I have my pool. What am I minusing here?
He's not dodging, but his normal defense is active, so it'll be 8 total. 6 for defense, 2 for armor.
4.
I guess
Armor
if you're gonna
that
have
we didn't-
7 again, so you get a lot of
7,
minuses.
8.
See how that rolls.
Um,
I see what you did there.
I get a +4 bonus for Juggernaut on opposed rolls and a +2 on normal rolls. So this would be a +2.
Yeah, you do.
As an all-out attack, give yourself +4.
+4? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep,
Plus
soda
4.
pops stuck in my head just by doing that motion.
I think we're good.
Linda, this is an all-out attack, right?
Yes.
Sailor Moon Eddie now.
What's your defense? Just 3? Or sorry, no defense. What's your
No
armor?
defense.
3.
3-2. Yeah.
3-2. That's what I thought. Okay, cool. All right, go for it.
It's gonna take me a moment.
I know. You're gonna be awesome.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was like, Despot is not receiving 7 again.
4.
Yeah. I was gonna say, does he get like villain bonuses?
No, he's a performer, but he receives minuses where you get bonuses.
Bah.
I've actually
Yeah, figure out how to do this. I'm at 4 right now.
Or no, it's not. I've lost 10 again.
me-
I have to
give me a
subtract
second.
1s from the overall. 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, 6.
So 5 turns to 4. Okay.
7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now I need to listen to Sailor Moon.
It makes me miss our dragon.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
This is
8,
so
9,
much.
10, 11, 12, 13. 9 is 4.
Damn.
Just need
Get
a
it.
quick little theme song, you know? No big deal.
It is now. Now that everyone's superheroes, we all have the aura form.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17 bash?
17 bash. No. Not 17
Oh, damn.
bash. 17 lethal because I have my gauntlets.
Ooh. Get it.
Here,
Hell yeah!
and away we go. Okay.
That's awesome.
You move these over.
Oh crap, hold on.
Crap, why?
Guys. You're
18
supposed
18
to get
18 lethal.
you're
I forgot to
supposed
add
get
in my
hurt
gauntlets.
And I'm supposed to lose my shit, not the other way around.
Huh?
You're supposed to get hurt and I'm supposed to lose my shit, not the other way around.
As much as I love you, he also hurt River, and I saw him hurt River.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, no, that's actually legit. Are we about to witness a jumping? Like this is wild. I
mean-
did not see this game going.
River
this way.
decided to hurt herself to affect everybody in the worst way possible.
Okay. Agent Coulson disc. Gotcha.
That is some amazing
why you gotta
damage,
take it
River.
there?
That is some amazing damage.
Linda?
Okay,
Uh,
so this is comic book, right? So the way it shows is like she she practically flies. Like it's not so much kicking off because the music video is about superheroes. So she bursts into the air, boom, cratering the ground beneath her, and just kicks off of what seems to be solid air. Boom, rocketing down. The trees bend back. Some of the force of her Azoth burns the tips of the trees as she, blam, slams into the creature so hard the armor dents, the cape billowing, everything just blowing back, everything cracking off of the creature. The damage is tremendous. It staggers. And then its head tilts up, and you see Linda's back.
Fuck, it
As
does it
tendril
so
after tendril slams into her gut, bursting out the back. Blam, 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 blam. You take 5 lethal and 4 aggro.
What the fuck?
As the tendrils burst into emerald flame.
Sweet
And because this is comic book world, he has to yell the attack's name. So, The fire tendrils.
Tommy.
All right. So 5 lethal and 4 aggro.
Yes.
Oh, I'm dropping dice. Don't eat my dice. Thought Rip was gonna eat my dice. Sorry.
That's what's gonna rip your Linda.
Oh, Linda, darling, Linda.
Does this kill you, Linda?
It doesn't kill me, but I hurt. I'm hurting a lot. I've got 3 boxes.
Remaining
Not
3 boxes
aggro.
open.
3 boxes, not aggro. I was fresh.
River.
I hadn't taken any damage yet, so
Oh, lucky you.
everybody
River,
was
you're
avoiding
up.
me.
I'm up.
You're up.
Tis
And
me.
You are. And as as her punch sort of turns to anguish, there's this kind of, we've all seen sort of Spider-Man with Doc Ock, right? There's this moment where like he lands a so good punch, but then the tendrils start to push and lift the body into the air. And that's what's happening. Like Linda dropped this punch that damn near felled Despot. He is also, like, all boxes are filled, but not all are filled with aggro, if that makes sense. So all boxes are filled, and you don't know how much he has left, but I will tell you, we have crossed the threshold and then some. We're not at that, like, he's bloody in D&D. He's beyond bloody, and we're in the end game. And so as Linda's being lifted into the air, and these tendrils have proven they can go fucking yards and yards. So she's being pushed about 20 yards into the air.
I'm just gonna shout,
feet.
Finish him.
And he looks at you, River. I'm a monster. I am a villain. Should I behave as such? And Linda, you feel the tendrils start to...
Can I... This is probably something that is entirely unhelpful, but can I just allow myself to detach?
You're right, that is unhealthy.
If I feel him pulling my limbs apart, can I just let my limbs detach?
You can, but choosing to sort of allow yourself to detach in such a way doesn't stop what he's doing. If he feels less resistance, it may shred. And it may shred vital servos.
Okay.
All right. River's got so many emotions right now.
Explain them in the thought bubbles. Comic book it.
Yeah, for real.
No, I want to add just real fast
honestly,
before.
It would be like, it would kind of turn into that one where it's just like, see like social media tags, but it's like beep 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 beep. It'd be all over the place.
Do this one, do that one.
So her little thought bubbles, comic style right now, are, oh my god, Linda, I hate this guy. Where's Rain? So much happening. I think that she would keep eye contact with Despot, like, as he, like, looks at her and says this. And, just, like, one tear down her face at, like, the horror that Linda is dealing with, because she also knows the same horror, because she's struggling right now in her own health. But I'm still on the ground, so I'm gonna, like, slowly get myself up and, like, get next to Rain. And then just, like, look at her. I need you. We can do this together. And then, like, as she says that, there's just, like, a storm cloud, like, gathering above Despot. And she's going to hold her action. But, like, the storm is brewing. But she's going to hold her action so that her and Rain can, like, do it together. Yeah. So, like, the storm... But, yeah, like, the storm is, like, brewing. And the clouds are getting, like, darker and darker is what I picture, like, above him. And she's just keeping eye contact, but holding on to Rain's hand.
Adonis.
Dead.
It's you then Rain.
I'm seeing a whole bunch of far out, like, anime comic book character shit happening right now, right?
Yes,
And
you
this
You
are.
probably
is
think you are, yeah.
And
I
you
can
you
put one and
perceive
one
yourself as a
together and-
performer.
Okay, so I do see myself as a performer. Okay. I would like to. What is the role?
You are a
to-
superhero. Oh,
I would like to rage.
What
Sorry.
is the role? What is the role to sense the Azoth stored in my staff? And is that an
Wits
instant
plus.
or
It's reflexive. Wits plus Azoth.
wits plus Azoth?
I don't know if we're allowed to have that, but I love it.
We are probably not.
I'm feeling that internally, but
Megan's
I
like,
don't
please
know
stop.
Let's
I
not
think-
get it muted in the very epic moments.
I'd be
They'll
devastated.
allow us to karaoke it if one of us just wants to start belting out a rendition. That's allowed.
It's not enough.
Any minuses?
No, this is -2 for stress.
I didn't say the word.
I want to say that when Linda was running past, flying past everyone, she stopped real
You're
fast
good. You
and
can
winked
see it.
at River.
It is actually nestled up against the in this vision, it looks like a gnarled tree root that nestles right up against the stone with the sword in it. But you sense it, and you can, and being able to sense it, you could almost see it like it really is. Just your staff has been covered over, almost like a root grew around it, but it's in there, and you can get it. But you have to. Well, you're on the ground now, so you're not on the back of a giant creature. But you are bleeding, so you take a bash.
That's fair.
We
Take a
don't
little
have
bash.
blood.
That's not a wee little bash. That turns a lethal into an aggro.
It's like he
take
takes
a
a few
little
steps
aggro.
and a wound opens up, and he's like, ah.
God, I'm gonna have to heal so many of you motherfuckers. And myself.
All right.
I'm on Moses' side.
So I take a step. I feel the pain. I cover the hole in my chest, and I just sort of like, where is the staff in relation to me and Despot?
Staff is about 10 feet away. Despot's about maybe 10 yards away.
Is it on the way?
More like a triangle. You'd hit the stone and then have to double back for a Despot.
Okay.
Do a little double back.
Well, my speed's only 10, so
Not great.
you said it's 10 feet,
Yeah, what's the
and Despot is 10 yards from that?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm gonna do then...
The puppy's dreaming. Dakota's making cute sounds.
Rip's got his little sweet treat and he's excited about it.
I'm gonna spend 4 pyros. I'm gonna up my strength by 2 and my dexterity by 2, bringing my speed to 14, so that I can what I'd like to do is I'd like to grab the staff and make it to Despot and still have my instant action. Well, I guess, how does speed work? That's the number of yards I can travel in a turn?
That's the number of yards, yes.
Okay.
Do you have Swift, the transmutation Swift Feet, where you can double your speed and still keep an instant action?
So
I don't,
That's a good one.
but with the extra 4 yards, that would cover the 10 extra feet, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna walk over to the staff with purpose, not breaking I'm still looking at Despot, and that's like where my focus is. I'm gonna walk over, and I'm gonna hold my hand out to my staff.
It jumps into your hand.
Cool.
Breaks
Jumps.
free.
Yeah, just sort of like as I'm walking past it, I just hold my hand out and summon it like Thor. And then I'm gonna start making my way over to Despot. How big is Despot? Like, what's his size category?
He's a size 12 creature.
Okay.
Lordy.
He's around 13 to 15 feet tall.
So then what I'm going to do...
Bigger than a grizzly.
Whoa.
is with all of that active, I'm going to... I forget, does staff use strength or dex?
It depends if you... It'll always use strength unless you have fighting style finesse. Fighting finesse.
I do have fighting finesse.
Then it uses dex.
I
What do you want it to use?
am going to try... I am going to leap up and try to hit him with a temple strike. And if I can get my damage to exceed his size, he becomes unconscious.
You should know instinctually that won't happen.
Oh, because he's like us. All right.
He's closer to you than not.
Then I would like to trip him.
That is very doable.
And bring
What's the
him
trip?
down.
I love it. As you jog up to him with purpose, ready to make bust out your maneuver. What's my roll? I should say.
My attack versus the opponent's dex plus athletics.
Perfect. Let's rock this thing.
It'll knock him, and if I'm successful, it'll knock him down and deal 1 bash.
Okay.
Slap.
All right. Gather your dice pool. Again, like I said, you're rocking 7 against. His defense is 6. His armor is 2, so mine is 8.
I gotta turn some lights on.
It's so nice that it doesn't get dark till like 6 almost though.
I don't have a single light on in the dining room. That's gonna.
My paper fell. My character sheet. Oh my god, dice are going everywhere.
That's how you know it's a good game.
Help me.
All right, Adonis, what are we looking at?
I'm still gathering. I'm doing math. Give me a second. And you said -8?
Yeah.
Use your math rocks for that math.
All right, I got it.
Put them on a pile. Boop you away.
Oh, near there.
I'll come back. Mortal Kombat. Ding 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 ding.
I thought that was going.
Let's do it. Mortal Kombat. Alright, what'd you get?
16.
Fuck!
Jesus
God.
Christ.
I thought my 12 was saucy too. I'm like,
Bro,
mad
dude, that
shit.
7 again was clutch. I rolled a lot of 7s.
That makes
Right?
more sense.
Every time Megan rolls after me, I feel that.
So 17.
We're a
pass.
Really
team,
like-
damn it!
I really like to throw shade whenever I can, and that was a perfect opportunity.
You know, I feel like you don't love me.
No, she has
On
her.
the contrary.
She insults when she loves.
I see.
Matt River, she doesn't know how to show
After
emotion.
grabbing
She's
your
gonna be a
staff,
dick to you.
Adonis, it flies to your hand. The wind is at your back. Your cape is moving about you. You feel this surge of righteous power. Fucking Despot turns to you with intention, and you whap! You just whip his feet out from underneath him, and he hits the ground. But it's not just whipping his feet out from underneath him. At the last minute, your staff turns into, just because it fits the scenery, a scythe. And whooshing, you harvest through the lower half of his body, and he just hit whooshing, one like torso slumps onto the floor and the legs hit the ground. However, reflexively, all of his muscles spasm. And Linda, you take 5 lethal.
Jesus.
Well, I'm dead.
Oh my god!
As Linda dies, there isn't a roll. As her body is splashed into pieces, and you see
River
bits
throws
of oil and
River throws
digitech
up.
and fucking even like squirming nanobites struggling to get back into the body. Like this, you've seen bodies it cut in half, heads squashed. This looks like irreparable damage. And the howls of anguish, coupled with the emerging firestorm. That 20 aggro or that 20 pyros that had been building.
26.
We're at 26 now.
Then I need everybody to make a Dex plus Athletics roll.
I'm
God
already.
damn it. Except for Linda, because you
I'm
ain't got
already
nowhere to
dead.
go.
You got no dex and no athletics left, bitch. You did.
Nope, I got nothing.
Hey, don't call her a bitch. She's your bae.
Well, I'm gonna have to go save her, and I'm throwing up on the side, so I think I can call her a bitch.
Respect for the dead, man.
Get cocky, bitches.
Any minuses?
Contested.
Yeah.
Wait, what
No
are we
minuses.
rolling?
You are rolling
Athletics,
Dex plus
athletics.
Athletics.
From 7-Ups.
Do we still have 7 up?
You still yes, you still are under the effects of 7-Up.
Like, we haven't gotten our 7 up. We haven't
I
gotten
know,
our
we never
7 up
got our
turn yet.
7. So I get 7 again on this? Alright, we got
You do. You get 7 agains on this.
Well, if only I'd rolled 7. Oh, but I'll take those 2 10s, motherfucker. Okay. I got a 10, a 7, a 10, a 10. The chat said she can call her bitch because it's her bitch.
Oh, yeah, it is. I got 13.
Here comes Shannon.
Damn. Did everyone get above 10? I think is the real question I must ask.
No! We had to get above a 10?
No. I'm just saying so now. What did you get, Rain?
4. I thought
Okay.
that was sufficient.
I feel you.
I rolled all
Linda's
5s
gonna
and
get
6s.
22 because I got 14.
I'm rolling just to
Nice.
roll, but I don't need to roll because I'm dead.
Correct.
Oh, right,
correct.
right.
You don't need to roll.
I do win this
9.
Okay.
one. Moses?
10 was the goal. God damn it.
Moses got 8.
I got 12.
Okay. Moses, you take 2 lethal. As the storm bursts into being and starts cooking your flesh, it is a pyretic tornado. Adonis, you take 1 lethal. Rain, you take 6 lethal.
Okay.
That also means
Did I take any?
no, you got above 10. That means that my despot takes another 4 lethal.
Oh, boo-hoo.
So sad.
Yahoo!
Okay. At the start of the combined River Rain turn, what is your health at?
I'm fine. I mean, I'm not,
Oh,
but
that's not true. He wants to know your real answer.
I have 10 lethal, and that's it.
I love that that's it. You have 10, so your body is covered in gore, it's
Yeah.
dripping.
I'm literally dying, but like comparative to everyone else, I'm doing okay.
10 more damage of any type, you will die, but it's okay. You're doing great.
It's fine. I'm totally fine. I have multiple stab wounds throughout my body, but I'm
A strong breeze.
What about you, Rain?
Oh, Oh, I'm still on lethal, but nothing else.
But not pushed into aggro yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
It is the start of your turn. All around you, everything is on fire. A tornado of flame. Despot rises. No, I'm sorry, he doesn't. He's been cut completely in half. He rise. Tentacles shooting out of his body. Fucking arms starting to kind of push down on the ground and starting to rise his little stump up. And he is beginning to almost like will his body to mutate into a new, more destructive form. But the time is yours. And there's both firestorm all around you, cooking your bodies and his, and lightning building. What do you do?
Don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thunder.
I
Okay.
picture it very like since we're in superhero world, which works out so well. But I picture it like Storm. We're both just like hand in hand, eyes gloss over, and we're gonna hit divine lightning. Grab my hand. And we're gonna hit divine lightning at the same time, just to like rain lightning down upon him.
I love it. This divine lightning, like normally it's in the past, it's come from your bodies. But this is superhero world. And in this music video, as you hold hands, the camera sort of pans up, and as it pans up, you can see Tommy and a band sort of playing in the back and singing. And it kind of moves to the skies, and you see the thunder moving, and you see like it cuts down to your hands, and you see the lightning as it passes jaggedly through your web of veins before coalescing in your fingertips. Your eyes flash white, your mouths go open in a primal scream, and then from the heavens, twin bolts, one blue, one red, ka-chow, crash down. Go ahead and roll with 7 again. As you know, this type of attack doesn't get armor, but it doesn't get defense. Is this lethal or aggro?
We're both doing aggro.
We are both doing aggro. We are spending those pyros. So I think it's 2 or 3.
4 more to the counter.
4 more, yeah, it's 2 each.
Bringing it to a round number of
Feeding
30.
the storm.
You are now feeding the storm.
Hey,
And then
we
I
are the
envision this, but I look
Hey,
at
we're
River and
in
I
a
say,
firestorm.
"Port together."
Pour together. You know what? Fuck it.
Fuck
I'm gonna
it.
use another willpower just to really up my shit here.
Stays off in stamina. If I use one more, then I can't use another one because then I only have one more.
I have 2 more after I use this one, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, lordy days.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, she's already dim it. Come on, 7s. Oh, well, 9s are cool. Oh, that makes everything a roll up. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Zeus, is that you?
Oh,
I got 15.
I got 12.
And that's all aggro.
27 aggro.
Hey.
And somehow he still has 4 life left.
Yeah, I was like,
Son of a
hey,
bitch!
yeah, but
All of a sudden, not affected by lightning.
27 aggro. I'll say this. 27 aggro would almost kill him at full health. This was magnificent. As the storm rages around, between the sheer amount of lethal being distributed, and this particular damage, it's almost just like God striking down in the middle of the storm. By the time it clears, it blows not only the rest of the illusion and the Tommy Wonder's contracts of music away, but it completely disintegrates the firestorm, which only raged for about 6 to 7 seconds. Bam! Just this explosion of force. Everyone takes another 2 lethal. But the storm has abated. And there is nothing remaining of Despot 73 but a pile of charred, sizzling, blackened meat.
River's gonna yell, "Get to the sword," and run as fast as she can to Linda.
And
Without-
she's like,
Which part of Linda?
no.
She's like scooping up pieces as she goes.
I'll just repeat her. Get to the sword.
All as you're all yelling that, all around you, trees are just falling over, and as they fall over, they transform into solid maze obsidian walls,
Where's
crashing over.
did Alaska like? Do we leave him at the first transformation, or did he go back into the forest with us and then go back again?
As you spin around looking for him amongst the rust and rubble, it almost takes you a moment, and the panic rises in you. But then gradually, you see the mounds start to return, and you see the stones start to transform back into the body of the Hydrogorgon, and therefore in front you see forestry and rubble, and one of the trees sort of collapses away, and you see Alaska, still petrified.
I'm running to him.
I love it. The rest of you. Who's running to the sword?
I yelled to run to the sword. I hope somebody does, but I am going to Linda.
The boys.
Adonis, apparently.
One of the boys.
We need all of us, though, realistically, actually. So that's
Oh.
unfortunate. As I'm running to Linda and I pile her all up, can I make that realization? I can't leave her. I don't know. Everybody do what you're doing first. I'm so torn.
And I think that's completely real, that you would run to Linda and look at her pieces and try to scoop her up and, start yelling at everyone else to go to the sword. As the illusion continues to break and Tommy sort of plays the final notes of the song, the guitar starts to disappear.
I think it'd be like with a crack in her voice of like, get to the sword, as she's like frantically picking up Linda, but she's gonna. Are you guys going? What are you doing?
I'm running to the sword.
Moses? Rolling for torment?
I can get it pulled out, but then I'm gonna come back. So I'll like look at both sides and then go up to the sword.
Feeling this kind of darkness overhead, he slowly makes his way over to the blade.
Fighting back the darkness, fighting back the feelings in your heart.
So fair.
Come on.
Who all grabs it? Adonis, Rain, Moses. What is your combined days off?
I got 4.
Moses has 4. Adonis, what do you got?
My Azoth is 5.
John 13.
13. You feel you're close, but it's not enough.
I see them struggling to pull the sword, and I have all of my Linda gathered together, and I'm gonna whisper to the pile of bone and flesh and electronics that is my Linda, and just be like,
There's
I
no
love
bone.
you, and then run over to the sword and help them pull it, because I had 6.
As you run up and scramble the body and you're at it, you all feel that it's enough, and the blade starts to go free. Adonis, you all hear a sound like a bird cry, like a caw, and then your cheek stings and blood flecks past as you take a single bash, as a bullet just grazes you, and you see Tommy Wonder emerging from the illusion. I will be punished for this. They cannot hear us yet, but they could if they want, so let's make this quick. You keep your promise. You give me that wish, yes? Just nod. And you see he lowers the gun, and his eyes just sort of roll into the back of his head, and he falls unconscious. And together, the four of you pull the winter blade. And at first, nothing happens. At first, it's just pure silence. Your own ragged breathing, the blood drips. Your body's taking on additional bashes as the moments stretch into eternity, and then the spotlight, then the radiance, then the sound of the crowd, and the sudden, almost like everything was suddenly transfigurated into rose petals. The entire maze bursts around you, and there are fireworks in the sky. There's a scowling, screaming sun, practically burning a section of the palace, and just from the section of green darkness, a triumphant cackle, a triumphant roar of success. You are victorious. You have won the Winter Games, and you feel all of your contracts, all of the oaths you've sworn, inch closer to fulfillment. And then as something passes from one podium to the next, from the golden sun to the dark shadow, you feel your contract fulfilled. You were always guests, but now you are guests who have fulfilled your oaths. Transfer of Despot 73 has just been hurled into the face of Grisnak with hatred and disgust, but received nonetheless. The prodigal son is coming home, and you will be rewarded and given free passage. For the moment, I imagine you just feel horrible. The danger has passed. River, you feel a call in your chest. You look over and you see Linda's parts are starting to spark. There is nothing stopping her body from permanently sacrificing a dot of Azoth and resurrecting, unless you beat it there. Are you going to try and bring her back?
Yeah.
You run over. There isn't a roll. There's just sacrifice. Describe how you do it. Yeah.
I think as soon as like the sword lifts, like even with everything like morphing and like turning back to like the crowd coming into play and everything like that, like River lets go of the sword instantly, like that she has done that task, like that's over, and she would run directly over to Linda and drop to her knees and just like slow tears like falling down as she's like trying to remember everything she can about anything Linda's ever taught her, and she's just like slowly like putting pieces back together and like twisting them and like reattaching everything and like putting her whole. And then as soon as she is whole, she's just gonna lay her hands down like over her heart and like put her head down and just be like, you have to come back, and like transfer that Azoth in.
I love it. It's patchwork. It couldn't really work.
Siren.
But when you assemble the body after a few, tuning out the crowd around you, tuning out the raining of flowers and the fireworks, and you just, please come back, please. And you sacrifice some of your Azoth to trigger the jump start, and you see the boom, and in a flash of glory, blinding light that sort of is a little bit too much for you to bear, you hear the sound of servos and this sort of almost like liquid metal moving as all of her digital pieces come back to life, as all of her nanotechnology begins to curve and move throughout her body. Everything that makes Linda the unique vessel that she is jump starts. And there, opening her eyes, much like she did that very first day, but different, because she comes back with all of their lessons and full memories and throng brands, and she is back. But for a moment, it was like starting over. There was that risk, that feeling of, oh no. But then she is back. And
As
she's
she
surrounded
opens
by
her
her throng.
eyes, River's gonna just grab her face and kiss her.
Damn, you beat me to it.
I know. I can feel it, and I was like, no, this is my
No,
moment.
it's gonna happen. Did we win?
We did it. And then acting like she didn't do anything, she's just gonna stand up and reach out a hand to like help her up. Like it never happened.
Linda
Adonis
takes the
glances
hand and
over
stands
at
up.
Moses.
Moses finishes lifting the blade and slams it into the podium where it needs to reach.
Oh yeah, sorry, jumped the gun, but yes.
And then turns away from the others and heads back towards the remains of Despot.
They're squirming. Wriggling.
He keeps as much of the center fire together as possible. I am sorry, brother. I was cruel. You are new to this flame. You are new to thought, to existence. I was cruel to another enslaved. But I did it so you'd understand. It is not just freedom from the Bright One. It is not just freedom from slavery. You needed to understand that to be one of us, you need to be free from your birth to evolve and become more. You have that strength, that fire. And though it is twisted, yours is the flame of life. Earn your freedom. Earn your life. And then he takes a
Fuse
bit of the
doesn't
sand.
react. Good.
And he takes a bit of the sand and kind of like, and drops a bit of it over that green flame. Return to your father.
As the Bright One calls your name, all of you struggle to stand. Each of your body is sort of deteriorating, taking bash by the moment. But then you almost feel like it pauses. As from the heavens twirls this single point of light. It's coming for one of you. And you recognize it immediately. It is a wish. Who grabs it? Who takes possession of the wish that you have won? Adonis?
I am going to raise Tommy's hand and close it around the wish.
Gasp throughout the crowds. Those who look out in the direction of Alpha and Omega, their tent has gone dark with anger and disappointment, as their prized pupil has failed twice today. But Tommy has won something. Allies and a wish. As River and Linda kiss, sharing this moment, Linda's servos just override with feeling and emotion and a meaningless action. She's seen it a bunch of times, but until you really have done it, a kiss doesn't make sense.
It's like R2-D2, just like
Yeah.
It spins and screams.
A little bit of movie magic here.
I like a
Okay.
good purr, you know what I mean?
When we finish, if and when we finish kissing at any point, Linda is going to just curl into River, like hug her, just be attached to her. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then as I
now.
help Linda up,
Right.
shaking it off, nothing actually happened, you know, just help her up. But as soon as she gets up, she like doesn't let go of her hand. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're just like stuck.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Granted, we are getting close to the end of the episode, but does anyone object to a scene change? Or is there something you
No,
wish
as
to
long
do
as we
from
can
this
take
moment?
Alaska with us.
I was
Yeah,
going to do
like,
that.
that's another, yeah.
I imagine you wouldn't leave the big statue of Alaska.
No,
Not at
never.
You have to carry him.
Is there something I can do to help him?
There's not. If I must, I don't want to waste your Pyros or your
Can't
Alchemicus.
turn his matter
Okay.
into person.
He's been subjected to an ability that can pretty much only be fixed by higher beings or by specific fruits and Arcadian magics. It's not much that a pyretic being could do. This wasn't done with Pyros. This was done with magic, if you had to guess, with the ability of a monster.
Right.
But
Well, everyone else was embracing each other. I went over to Alaska and just looked. I don't know. I'd probably look up to him because you keep saying he's young, but we're about the same age, and I'm short.
and he's
So I think I'm
lanky.
looking up to him. Yeah, and I'm like, we're not gonna leave you here. We're gonna get you out. I promise. I promise on the Phoenix.
Oh,
And that's both of our Athenor.
and that's your combined Athenor.
Yeah.
The Unbroken carefully transport Alaska. You receive your flowers, accolades. You tolerate the movements throughout the throngs of people and fae. Brief interactions with Esperidian, but for the most part, there's this longing of, and even an apology of like, Esperidian never says that she can fix this and never offers. You've been given the wish, which is the best thing that she could offer, and you gave it away immediately, which is both noble and contractually obligated. But with that, Alaska remains in stone. You transport him via the nightmares safely in the back of the carriage back to the mausoleum and up the spiral until you are safely in the sort of eyeball office of Grisnak the Corpse Maker. As you entered the mausoleum, you saw further. You saw 3 gladiators greet you, sort of standing in salute, where there used to be 4. No longer is the Red Queen with us, and no longer is Alex Cross with us. In its place is a new entity, wielding the cross that Alex used to carry. Neither male nor female, but an entity called Mariana Cross. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I had to do it. Mariana Cross is the new gladiator standing side by side with Draftwhite the Sixth and Rune Darkana. They greet you with fist chest and salutes, none of which means anything to you, combined, with the grief of, the long ride back, sitting side by side with Alaska. When you make it to the upper reaches, and you're looking out across the Ludus, you can see the 3 gladiators training out on the blood muscle sands. The corpse of Grisnak seated at his desk, charsing, blabbering on pointlessly, needlessly, getting the things that you asked for. It's a victory. But you're right, being here has taken so much. As the words pouring out of Charsing's mouth almost teeter on delirium and mania, what are you thinking and what are you saying? You know that nothing keeps you here, except the few items that he's getting right now. The Blackheart Bauble, as he goes and accesses the Vault of Souls. He gets a vial of Prometheus flame, taken from Mount Olympus, as promised. But none of it really, I imagine it just hurts a little. What are you thinking? What are you feeling as these prizes are pushed into your hand? This thanks. As you know that somewhere in the mausoleum, Despot 73 is rebuilding itself from goo.
I mean, Despot rebuilding himself at this point, at least to Linda, means nothing. We've accomplished what we needed to accomplish. He is no longer an obstacle. But despite the fact that we have gotten all of these objects that we are going to be giving to someone else to help them with their existence, is it even worth it without Alaska? We don't know the entities that we're helping beyond the fact that they asked us for help, but we know Alaska. He's our friend, he's our brother. Is there anything that Grisnak can do to help him?
After he's passed the Blackheart Bauble and the Prometheus Flame into your hands, and when he was going back and he was like, all right, Gem of Expression, and he started to move through his stuff, when you ask him that, is there anything he can do, and he's like, yeah, probably, but and he kind of looks at you all and he sees your sad ass faces, if I'm being completely honest, and he spent a long time with you. Petrification isn't really something that I can fix, but look, let me just say it this way. I just gave you the cure. That's Prometheus fire. All right, if the Genesis Pact used it to build the contracts of Iridium. You could build a brand new refinement with it, but you could probably also use it to jumpstart the boy's fire, if he's still in there. If anything's gonna do it, it's gonna be that. Nothing else in my possession will do it. And I just gave it to you. But if you're in the habit of giving away all the shit that I give to you, I'm gonna stop giving you shit.
You already made it pretty clear you're not giving us any more shit.
I gave you that one for free. That was advice.
He's giving us
Like
shit
a
right
jerk.
now.
No more shit, please.
Aw, shit the bed.
You think it'll really work?
Well,
I guess.
if
I
it can
mean,
make new transmutations, if it can make new refinements, it could probably make a break a Promethean.
we don't owe it to anyone. Might as well give it a shot. It's not like we're breaking any promises by using it.
True.
This is a one-time use.
Yeah, objectively, yeah, I think it is actually. Yes, unless you study it, like if you study it for use of new transmutations or new refinements, it's a prolonged use. But if you use it the way you're intending here to jumpstart another Promethean's, fire from within, it's a one-time
Put
use.
some hot sauce on
But
it.
what's really fun about this is, objectively, this was just a wee bit of finagling from Adonis about 10 episodes ago. That's now coming to pay off.
Good job, Adonis.
Like, this wasn't in the initial haggles. It was just like he heard about it and he haggled for it.
He said, yes, please.
Let's see what it do. How's this work? Do I just...
I don't know. Once you unpop that cork, firestorm in a bottle, baby. I don't know. I don't work with the stuff. I kind of do work with it a little bit. I would, damn, how would I do it if I was to do that?
You'd probably drink it and then like blow it like a fire spitter.
Like a fire spitter.
Why don't you, here, let me see it. And he takes it and he kind of looks at it. Ha! And he Molotov cocktails him. Blam! And
Well,
just
there goes our
breaks
one
the
shot.
flaming bottle across his body.
Did it work?
Glass explodes everywhere.
Please, oh please.
Spark of
swear to
fire that is so bright, it almost immediately makes you all roll for torment. And then as your humors start to bubble up, and Adonis, you feel blood on your lips. Moses, you feel tar in your lungs. River, you feel this sort of rushing in your ears and this overwhelming of as all of your emotion starts to sink away from you. As what, Linda, yours is breaking? No, I always forget yours because you have an interesting one.
I think mine's the same.
As
Nepri.
Moses.
Nepri.
Yeah. All of your yeah, exactly. Logic starts to override you, and this sort of aggression, like, what have you done, starts to override Rain. As you start to react to that, choking on yourselves, looking around, you hear, oh shit, my shoulder hurts. And you look over and you see he's there. He's like, hey guys, does anybody know where my skateboard is?
Oh, I just hug Alaska. I don't care about the skateboard.
Running jump.
No, guys, seriously, like, I'm starting to panic. Like, where is it? Also,
I feel like
I'm
somebody
really
grabbed
hungry.
it.
Like, where are we?
Wouldn't his skateboard? I feel like his skateboard would have just become a part of him.
Wait,
I feel
wasn't
like
his?
somebody grabbed.
Was he not holding it when he turned to stone?
Ah, that's a good point. He always does, because he uses it as a weapon.
Yeah.
That is a good point.
Linda's just gonna point to the ground.
I'm gonna erase that scene. Damn
No,
it.
no,
Okay,
Linda's
my
gonna
favorite
point
you
to the
have me.
ground.
You
No,
point to the ground.
No, as he outside is just like he just right there in your hand, mate.
Oh my god, guys! And he hugs you back. And there isn't a better thing I can end on. So right there, with victory, with a unified together, unbroken throng hug, with all of the three objects put into your possession: Black Heart Bauble, Prometheus Flame used, Gem of Expression to free Thespian Malvagio, who Grisnek doesn't even remember enslaving. It is just all together. It's a good moment. You are guests and you are free, and all that's left is to tell this individual where you would like to go. Where do you want to go next? And that's where we'll pick up our story. As the next arc, the final arc, unfolds. And we'll see you next time.
Wonderful
Thank you
game.
for watching. We love you very much. Bright may be the day. Sanguine,
Sanguine
is
is
that
the
night.
night.
Goodbye.
Okay.
See you next